Yeah, you're real early, man. What's up? How is it going?
Well, Dasuki says what up, Lo.
What's up, WD? Man,
Lamb Chop says sup, Lo.
I'm like 13 minutes late because I tried to download this AI model on my computer, and it almost crashed it because it was too much to handle. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Chop with the heart me off rip, man. I'm about to start expecting it at this point.
Says Shabazz Muhammad.
Shout out Shabazz Muhammad. Shout out George Mikan too. Scammer, what's up? Okay, I have no drills. I need something to warm up though. And I'm still so mad about how last stream ended, man. But we're gonna get over it. Let's see how the league is looking. Bulls are 13-4. That's crazy. 10-7 from the Bucks. 10-7 from the Heat.
Says what's the record looking like?
10-7 from the Nets. Pacers 11-8. Raptors 11-8. Knicks 10-8. We'll be up there in no time. So what is that? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth seed. That's nasty, but we can fix it. 13-6 in the West.
You sold just for him.
Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. It might be revoked soon. I didn't say it's permanent, but we'll see. If anything, he could have mod, but I'll just limit what he has actions to. Nothing but a description next to his name. Okay, we're solid for 8th. But who do we play next? Actually, what's our power ranking? No one cares about this stat at all. We jumped? We jumped from 12th to 8th. So that's a win, I guess. Am I in the All-Star votes yet? No, that's Rodney Stuckey is, but I'm not. That's crazy.
Timberguck says fringe playoff team.
Rodney Stuckey. I can't escape that, man. User 939333399. Appreciate the follow. But I do have a player of the week under my name and a player of the month.
Brazil says Lowry, but not you.
Lowry was in there?
Says no, not Stuckey.
I even see him. It's crazy. I'm not even gonna go back and look. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? League leaders. Westbrook's still up there. Melo's still up there. Now? Let's see. I was in 18th last time I checked. And I dropped? No, I must have been lower than I thought. Because my ranking was, maybe it was 18 points a game. I don't know. But 21, 4, and 9.5. My assist for sure went down. Look at the league leaders and turnovers. I don't know if I want to do that.
21 and 10.
4.6. All right, but look, I can explain. I'm a 68 overall playing on Superstar. Okay, the turnovers bound to come. It's all good though. Honestly, I think I could play on Hall of Fame at this point. Only reason I'm not is because diminishing returns.
You can cut that down easy, bruh.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'm not too worried about it. My pass accuracy is garbage.
Says, Lou, what up?
Luke, what's up, man? Team operations, exactly. Somebody's got to operate the team.
Yeah, just take care of the rock.
But we do have some skill points left
says,
over.
Been a minute, how we been?
Doing good, doing good.
Says you got requirements for any badges yet?
I have some for a few, but it's like so expensive. It's not worth it yet. Like, what is it? Shot? No, what's my layup? My layup's a 90. Finisher and acrobat's available. Finisher is 750. That's kind of manageable. Or acrobat 750. Finisher 1,000.
El Demonia Pollo says true AA, how many drills you got?
0 right now.
DMVJ says was Melo on this next team.
Yeah.
Pele
Melo and
Brazil says
Stoudemire.
finisher over Acro.
That's what I'm thinking. But dude, 1,000. That's like 3 games. 3 games of no upgrades, and that's assuming I get like A- every game, and we win. So that's why I'm feeling towards just max out my stats as best
Pele
as possible,
Brazil says how much is shot creator?
and then go from there. Shot creator. It's also 1,000. The initial defense penalty caused by the defender is reduced up to 40%. That's kind of crazy, but I don't take that many contested shots anyway.
El Demonia Pollo says offensive consistency.
Oh, let's see that. Is that a stat here? Offensive awareness is a stat.
DMVJ says
Regular
I am
consistency.
not gonna lie, you have a Stoudemire and Carlo Anthony past the rock.
No, I am, bro. I'm telling you, I am. I'm willingly passing it. The only thing is, Melo needs to be more aggressive. He's aggressive when I'm out there, but the way that last game
Pele
ended,
Brazil
bro.
says it's off step backs, doesn't have to be contested.
Really? Let me read that again. When taking a shot that creates more space from a defender than was originally there.
Blake
Okay, is that
Corazon
just the
says you
modern
ready to fight
version?
me outside.
Man, you
User
ain't
says you got
outside.
arm sleeves and leg sleeves. Pele
No.
Brazil says it prevents a contest essentially.
Okay.
DMVJ says put Melo in ISO situations on the top of the key.
I think it's more
James
important right
Barton
now to
says
just
there's
get
a
my
negative
ratings up
SP
more.
glitch on this game.
I know.
Ted
If it's the
Lasso
same as
says Target
14,
or Walmart.
I'm not gonna do it. I gotta get it out the mud. Target or Walmart? I'm more of a Target guy now. Used to be Walmart heavy. Free throw 73 is fine.
Pele Brazil says either the SP glitch was on 2K14.
I did too, but a lot of people are saying it's on 13. There probably is one,
Ted
but
Lasso
it's just
says,
different.
What about Meyer?
I think there's one Meyer in
El Demonio
Chicago.
Pollo says I say save again if you not finna put it on pass.
Yeah. What can I get this up to? I looked at it earlier. 8.
Ted Lasso says or do you call it Myers?
I add an S to the end. I call it Myers. Should I go with the pass? Because scoring isn't too bad. I'm like pretty consistent with 20, 30 balls. Should I upgrade the pass,
DMVJ
y'all?
says are you coming off the bench?
Yeah, I'm still off the bench. I think it's
Ted
gonna be
Lasso says
until I'm
game recognized game.
I think it's gonna be until I'm
El
a 70.
Demonio Pollo says nah save. 1 or 2 more games and then yay.
Yeah. What would that look like? Let's say I get 200 next game. 72. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Who do we play next?
Pele Brazil says pass to for alley oops to Tyson and Stod. DMVJ
Yeah, that's
says
the
how
issue.
highly were you drafted?
I think I was drafted 8 to the Raptors, but I had to get out of there. That team is so bad. Our center is a 59 overall. Starting center is a 59 overall. Best player is Lowry, and we play the same position, so that's not worth it at all. Schedule, here we go. We play the Bulls. The
Pele
13 and
Brazil
4,
says, then
90
you get the
overall
alley-oop
Bulls.
Big skill.
Okay. Maybe that's why I
El
can't
Demonio
complete my
Pollo
oops right
says,
now.
"Oh, shit."
This is gonna be a game. I'm
DMVJ
not trying to
says,
do
"I
this right
forgot
off
how
the
crazy the
bat.
ratings were in this 2K.
Oh my god, what's Zero's averaging? And then let's hop into it.
El Demonio Pollo says you finna get done in.
23, 5, and 6.
Corbinge says who you think gonna get Cooper flag.
Who knows, honestly? Probably the
DMVJ
Jazz?
says he can get his as long as you get yours.
Oh, I'm getting mine. Come on now. 91 defense on him, though. Okay. All right, let's get it. 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 Fresh lineup.
Pele Brazil says this was after the injury.
Not really. Oh yeah, post-injury D-Rose. The offense I'm okay with. That defense seems a little high.
Pele Brazil
Tucker, what's up,
says
brody?
imagine 2K12.
See, the thing is, on 12 he wasn't a threat.
DMBJ says you are in a tough Eastern Conference. This one, the Eastern Conference low-key was tough.
Yeah. The thing about D-Rose, I don't know if it was maybe because I was playing on All-Star, but he was so passive. He was so passive. You could guard him like at the free throw line, and he's not gonna like do anything like worth worrying about. The reason I would lose to the Bulls on 12 was if Boozer or Noah got the ball under the basket. Like he was never a
Orange
problem.
Says, what team are you gonna play in 2K14?
Wherever I get drafted, as long as they don't suck, because I'm only allowed to get traded once.
Pele Brazil says it might have been a tendencies thing.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was.
Stephen
We'll see what he's like
says,
here.
Just seen on here, the band TH Jordan shoes on his statue literally put boxes on them.
Did not know that. Honestly, I've never seen the statue in person, which is crazy. Because I've been to the United Center like 3-4 times. Alright, as long as our game plan is not to play through Tyson Chandler, we should be alright. Nate Robinson, thank God, that's how I want to start. Keep him scoreless for 2 minutes? Easy. Starting now. Starting now. Starting now.
DMBJ says real easy.
Starting now. Starting now. Starting now.
ZM Max says well then law.
He shot that? Bob the Third, thanks for the follow.
Bob the Third says how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? There we go. Thank you, Tyson. Make yourself useful.
Weldasuki says mellow is like the bell.
Come on now.
DMVJ says but some drip on Ya player.
Bro, I can't. Servers are off. This is the first game with VC, so once the server's cut off, I can't add any extra clothes.
Pele Brazil says that's the possession ends with me alone.
Look at Marco Bellinelli. That looks nothing like him either.
Bob the Third says have you heard of NBA 2K Playgrounds?
Yes. Never played it though. Okay. I know he's not stopping me from getting to the basket.
Too tough. Pele Brazil says ooh Nate Robinson.
Bro, he got clamps?
Ted Lasso says when does the generic brown t-shirt start for the MyPlayer? Alex
14?
R says Nate Robinson grew.
Is it 14, I think? Because that's when they really upped it with the clothes. Yo, why is Nate so cold? We're not about to go like that. Hold up. Bro, I'm doing hezzies and crosses.
Says only the first NBA Playgrounds is good. Alex Ramos P. R says Nate is on fire. Ted Lasso says this around when Nate started to fall off.
The fall off. He was pretty solid on the Bulls though. I think this was the year he chased down LeBron, wasn't it? Look at Taj Gibson. He's also a problem. But I'm getting cooked right now, so. Oh, bring Derrick Rose in the game.
On a payroll for real? Pele Brazil
yeah,
says
he
Nate
gets
is close to an 80. Still, I think he blocked Bron.
He gets 5% of everything
Ted
I
Lasso
make.
says which he didn't fall very far. If y'all know what I mean, lol.
Hey, thank you. Didn't fall very far. Early.
Alex Ramos P. R says you play on Hall of Fame. Weldasuki says Alec, I offer you 10%.
He gets paid the big bucks, man. Fade away. We're getting 10-piece right now. All right. And why am I guarding him? Give me Kirk. Tactical fast break. Come on. First shot of the day. Cash. I'm there. Yep. Pass it back. Pass it back. Oh, that even better. Let's go. Push, 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 push. Shump. It is not the fourth quarter. You don't need the ball right now. Big boards. Oh, never mind. He was not going up. This is a weird lineup we have right now. And we're still down 10. No, I'm playing on Superstar. I'm only a 68 overall.
Matt says I went to the Laker and Hornet game, and in the first quarter it was 39-19, but ended in a 5-point win. Finicky says WSG low.
Who won?
ZM Matt says Lakers.
Oh, Lakers won? I mean, oh, at least they made the game worth it, though. Because, honestly, that's a crazy game to go to. I don't trust the Hornets enough at all to keep a close game.
He says AD dropped 42 and 23.
When was this?
User says ready for work, boss.
What's up, Easy?
Finicky says ad went off tonight. Weldasuki says like 2H ago.
Oh, that was today?
And Matt says, well, honestly, I left after the first quarter.
Missed out.
Weldasuki says, what up, easy?
Man, you know what's crazy? He complains he doesn't want to play power forward or doesn't want to play center, but keeps having
says you.
His best season ever as centers.
I checked, it was 59-51 at half. Finicky says Anthony Davis should be playing like that every night.
No, for real. Is this Jimmy Butler? That is Jimmy. What's his overall? I gotta check. What's Jimmy's overall in this? 66. Interesting. Cookies. Get that for me, bro.
Glad to see him.
Get that for me, bro.
ZM says I live in Charlotte. Says Jimmy a 66. Alex Ramos P. R says Roy Jimmy Bucket. Finicky says Davis could have won an MVP if he was consistent enough.
What's up, Daniel? Nah.
Says I don't normally watch the Lakers, but
haven't won a ring yet.
Good. Pele Brazil says, oh my god, ChiTownLo with the slam. Ted Lasso
did not
says
mean to reach.
When playing with the Bulls, I really wanted Jimmy to
did
be
not
good.
mean to reach.
Now he is annoying.
Bro, it's gotten so ridiculous at this point. The part that makes me mad as a Heat fan is that the more he does, the less our value is for his actual trade,
says,
bro.
Let Jimmy go.
It was already hard enough to trade him. Wait, hold up.
Ball game.
Never mind. It was already hard to trade him because of how expensive he was and how old he is. The more stuff he just stacks and stacks to like reasons we need to get rid of him.
To the Suns.
It's ridiculous, bro. And he can't go to the Suns. It's impossible. Unless we don't get like Beal back and just like a 3-team trade. But him going to the Suns is worse because we would have to pay Beal even more.
Just had to carry more than his capacity could handle. Alex Ramos P. R says Jimmy to the Lakers. Weldasuki says he is not going to the Suns.
The best thing I've seen was a 3-team trade.
Says he is going to Dallas.
Between Suns and Bucks.
Ted Lasso says trade him for some pops and a bag of peanuts and call it a day. Finicky says Tyler Harrow is him.
And then either the Heat end up with Beal or Middleton, which is crazy because those are terrible pickups. That is not how you set a good charge.
Weldasuki says Clay will be a Miami Heat. You read it here first.
Clay to the Heat? I'm okay with that. Especially because his contract isn't crazy.
Realty Dior says I gotta get back on 2K13.
Yeah, you do, man. It ain't too late. Hop on. Tyson? Dog, Tyson is
says, well, his dad died
trash.
last year and got no time off. FaZe Nay says 13 was one of the best.
Yeah, you could tell a lot of what he's doing.
To the Heat.
It's just like, I don't know how to say it, but like he's going through something, and nah, he's not showing it in a positive light right now. A. That's an A minus now? But I don't know if you guys seen Kevin Love's IG posts on the situation. It's so funny.
Matthew Matisek facts. Weldasuki says
And
Lo
one. There
should
we
have
go.
a sound of 2 minutes like the Heat announcers. Pele Brazil says Jimmy always been a drama causer.
You mean like the 2
Realty Dior
minutes?
says, "Can
You
we
talking
all
about
admit
that?
Jimmy Butler is the cancer in these locker rooms, lol. Weldasuki says yes.
Okay, I'll add that to the soundboard. I honestly haven't even clicked most of these. I should spam through it.
Weldasuki says 2 minutos, 2 minutos. FaZe
Oh,
Nay
that
says
one.
at Realty Dior EHH. Cancer is a very strong phrase for that.
I pressed square. Okay, no matter. I could have sworn he was about to throw it down to Joakim. That's off.
Realty Dior says at Phase 1 Nay okay locker room problem.
Go, go, go. That is crazy,
Ted Lasso
Tyson.
says didn't they make the finals as an 8th seed in the Disney year?
We made the finals
Brazil
twice
says, "Who
in
said the
7
Heat 2
years.
minutes thing? I love that sound, NGL. Weldasuki says that looked like Josh Allen last night.
Yo, I feel like Tyson's gonna be the problem on this team, man.
Dior says Tyson Chandler or Tyson Brady Law. Pele Brazil says 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutos. Finicky says I used to like Jimmy a lot, but not anymore.
Yeah, I'm starting to just like him less and less as
says,
time
I am
goes
talking
on.
with just Jimmy, not with LeBron and co.
Yeah, they weren't there yet.
FaZe Nay says Josh Allen got the Mahomie curse. He won't win unless he leaves the AFC.
Layup, bro.
Finicky says Jimmy used to be him. Plum says you ever upgrade or finishing. Weldasuki says that's just the media, don't get it twisted.
Yes.
Jimmy is
Inside
still
scoring is a
star in this
70. Yeah, but the biggest problem is just his contract, bro. Can you do the Lakers next, please? You gotta be a little more specific than that. What was I saying? Yeah, the biggest thing is his contract. Like, if his contract wasn't of a
FaZe Nay
superstar
says at WDI wouldn't say star.
for
More so
3
a strong role
years,
player.
this would never have
says, "What up,
happened."
Brody?"
Evan, what's up, man? It has been a minute. Okay, my defense really needs to upgrade, bro. My lateral quickness is terrible. Brock, what's up, man? How you doing? Tyson, what you got? Nothing. Back door. Okay. Pick and roll. Banana swirl, banana swirl. That's fade. That's a fade. Try again. Try again.
Finicky says Mello not here tonight in chat lol. Isomedav says dude I've been on my grind, I've missed too much.
Yeah, we on
Weldasuki
13
says
now.
Jimmy is not a role player. He's still a star. He just needs a better squad, that's all.
Jay,
Ted
thanks for the
Lasso
follow.
says gonna make a poll at halftime for your stat line.
All right.
ZM Matt says I wouldn't say he's being a drama queen. He needs to find the joy again.
His joy is the money, bro. It's not about joy. He wants to get paid. I don't know, man. It's about money. That's all it is.
FaZe Nay says LeBron is the best. Hands down. Isomedav says still on that Nash jumper. Finicky says Jimmy Butler. Weldasuki says Jimmy made the Heat relevant for the last 4 years.
Yeah, that's true. He did not just hit that. The problem is the blame goes both ways. But everything that's happened now, Bucket, you too little, is Jimmy's fault. Like the fact Pat Riley couldn't get Jimmy help for I don't know how long is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
ZM Matt says, well, the Heat aren't helping shit either.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But how he's gone about it, I can't say it's cool. Because he could have easily just requested a trade, keep it low key, and all that. But then it just blew up way more than it should have. And it's now both people are hurt by it. We're probably going to get him for less value.
About it like this too.
And then he's probably going to end up somewhere he doesn't want to be. So who's happy? Is he going to complain about his joy when he's in?
I mean, I like the Jamie pick, but still
Denver?
too inconsistent.
Yeah, he's not doing as good as he was last year. He's doing all right. What, he's like 12 and 4 or something. But what's saving us is that Tyler picked it up. Yo, I watched the Lakers game. AD dropped 43 and 23. I just heard. Crazy stat line. They will not be getting a new center. That might be the next video I make. Is the Lakers trading for Vucevic? I think that was another Bleacher Report trade. Easy bucket. There we go.
Finicky says just put LeBron at power forward.
Yeah, that honestly. I mean, but
Well,
he's still center though.
The Heat can get CP3 on the vet minimum.
Come on. CP3. We're trying to get a retirement home going on. CP3 and Jimmy? We're gonna look like the 2004 Lakers. A bunch of has-beens.
Ramos P. R says what will happen. Warriors will be out of the playoffs this year. Ted Lasso says my friend who is a die-hard basketball fan had never seen the Pistons 30 for 30 until the other day.
Pistons 30 for 30. I honestly can't even name a 30 for 30 I watched.
Weldasuki says I mean if we're real the league is in hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder for the next 3 years. Plum says at Bumbercatch
I agree with
my
that.
Fav 30 for 30s.
It's just the Celtics and OKC show right now. Anyone else is just like possibly runner-ups.
Finicky says Cooper Flag gonna be nice.
Hey! Okay, Sean.
Ted Lasso says at Blue for real. Weldasuki says the Bulls are cooked, both IRL in this game.
Yeah, Bulls are a whole nother story. Oh, except in this game.
Finicky says Cooper Flag to the Heat.
I wish. We're not going to be that bad. Unless we get a first round pick back. They gave me the assist on that?
Weldasuki says shout out Rich Hamilton.
All right. Reach again. That's 2. He's
Ted
going to bench
Lasso
me.
says Cooper Flag overrated.
I think so. What Rob Pelinka should do is call JaVale and give him a veteran minimum deal. I don't think that's a bad idea. Because, like, honestly,
Finicky says at Bumbercatch he's National Player of the Year right now.
you don't need
Alex
a
Ramos
super
R
strong
says these
center.
Bulls ended the Heat's 27-game streak.
All you need is a good rebounder and an okay defender, and LeBron and AD and friends could do the rest. Oh, that took too long to get to
Ted
you. My
Lasso
bad.
says at Max so was Denzel Valentine.
That's tough. I did not know that.
No.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
No.
Whoa, no!
Plum says 13.
Yes, sir. 13. Quick break. Oh my God. We're getting smacked right now, dude. What's the scoring? Robinson has 25. D Rose has 5 points.
Plum says 74 in the first half. Wild.
What? Melo has 11. Okay. Stop Nate Robinson. Let me lock in, bro. Why is D Rose playing garbage minutes?
Of the year, the youngest has got 5 points. Weldasuki says 2-3 zone. Alex Ramos R says 5 points. D Rose wow.
I acrobated that. I got my numbers. We got to just play defense and get assists.
Cool. Says what's our rating?
68, and we're playing on superstar difficulty, which surprisingly offensively is not that bad. Stoudemire, no. Oh, I pressed X before I caught the ball. Thought that was Zach LaVine for a second. This is crazy, bro. Or you could call Dwight. That too. What is Dwight doing? Is he playing again? Because I thought I heard something of him playing. Yo, who is that? Is that Thomas? I thought I heard something of him playing again. I might be wrong.
Weldasuki says Dwight was at the Knicks game tonight. Lol. Ted Lasso says Zion is the Jamarcus Russell of the NBA. Plum says Dwight is live on TikTok at the Knicks game. RN.
Oh yeah, he ain't hooping no more.
Says UNC, did you see the GOAT KELEL wear?
Of course.
Weldasuki
What did he do though? I didn't know. I don't know what happened tonight. I just saw it went to overtime. Actually, let's check. What the GOAT do? We won, thank God.
Says it went to double OT.
Double OT. Where with 19 and 10? 1 miss, 7 for 8. And 4 for 4 from 3?
Antman FS says Bam had the 9th of October 26.
Yeah, Bam went off 26, 10, and 9.
Stephen Mbonathan says, did you see the big fight yesterday?
Hero 38 and 12? I saw a clip on, I think Bleacher Report posted it, and I swiped by it.
Hero had 30 on 28 shots.
Oh, he shot the ball 28 times? My man, looking like my player. Yeah, George, it's 2K13. All right, we gotta get something going, dude. Speaking of the Jordan statue,
says bro, but Ware came up clutch in so much plays by doing the dirty work.
Shout out Ware, man. I don't know what's up with Spo, bro. Spo should have been playing that man. So they should have played Ware and Bam together. Yes. Like, what do we got to lose?
Antman FS says can't believe Spo had that 7 feet demon rotting on the bench.
Ridiculous. He must have been tweaking in practice or something. But like that's one thing the Heat are known for is just not playing their rookies. Because I think Bam said he didn't even play much of his rookie year. I don't even remember his rookie year. So the fact that things are so chaotic, they're playing people they don't play. I'm happy to see it. Hopefully going forward they do that more. But it's even crazier when we really needed a center.
Last night was insane, and then the LeBron dunk was too. Plum.
I didn't see those.
Her name Justice Winslow.
Oh yeah, did he start? I think Winslow started.
Bam is shrinking. He ain't a center no more.
He's still in 2K too, as a free agent.
Barely played at all his rookie year.
Mm-hmm. I thought last year was his rookie year. Oh my God, did way too much. Can I Euro into a dunk?
Says Yard did a reverse windmill poster.
This man said he was done dunking and has just gone crazy.
Antman FS says, look how ironic the one played Winslow ends up being the most trash one.
That's probably why they stopped playing rookies. All right, let's get something going. Melo, where you at? Banana split. Banana split. Banana split.
Plum says I miss
there we go.
Whiteside man.
Car on it. Miss Hassan Whiteside. I miss Heat Hawaiian White side. I don't know.
Went up with his right hand, then threw it to his left and dunked.
I don't know what happened after he left the
Anthony
Heat.
FS says, oh yeah, UNC. Watch the Ware poster lob he caught to tie the game when you can.
Okay, bet. Yo, our interior
Dasuki says
defense.
Kevin Love played 1 minute today. Just hang it up, bro. Taking a spot for a good rookie.
He said he's a Heat for
Plum
lifer.
says he went to the Jazz, then fell off.
Oh, wrong move. Can be. Okay.
Ted Lasso says vote in the poll, y'all.
Yeah, vote in the poll. What y'all
Anthony
thinking?
FS says I missed the Hassan Whiteside before the bag.
Oh, accidental
Steven
steal.
Mbonampish
Cookies.
says that
Watch this. Watch
WB
this.
Love does need to retire.
And one. Come on, stop playing. The poll, if you're on TikTok.
Dasuki says I mean
See,
I would
vote
be a
in
Heat
that.
for life too, living in South Beach and seeing the Cubanas. Antman FS says Kyle Lowry spin.
Bro, what does that even mean? If y'all think I'm going over or under 34 points. Green light. Sabonis had a triple dub, 21, 22, and 10.
Antman FS says oh yeah, easy under.
Easy,
Elder
alright.
Leopoldo says over. Plum says over cause it's not Stucky.
Imagine how cool Sabonis would be if he didn't play on the Kings. Bring him to a real franchise. The Heat will take him. Jimmy Butler for Sabonis. Make it happen. Brewer, brick.
Ted Lasso says originally was gonna say like 28, but didn't know how many points you had.
Gosh. 28. I'm getting that in the next
Antman
30
FS
seconds.
says,
Come on
imagine
now.
how cool it was if Fox played for Miami.
Bro, I swear I've seen him in
Dasuki
a
says the East is trash since
in a
LeBron
Heat
left.
jersey every year. That's what I like to see. D Rose, get on the bench. Put Nate Robinson back in. Wait, this is like the craziest stat line. I don't know what Nate is averaging, but it can be close. Scammer, you said the under? Come on now. You must not know. What did the poll end with? Let me see something. Okay, that Euro step is not working on D Rose. I just got to do
User
the
says,
hop.
I am ready for work, boss. What's first on the list?
Go sort through the garbage. And then separate recycling from trash. All the mods got to do it. All the mods got to do it.
Plum says at easy.3 make me mod.
Absolutely not.
Ted Lasso says you can probably see it better than me. It disappeared
Fox had
for me.
32 tonight.
User says yes, boss. Saluting face. Well, Dasuki says damn easy made it to mod and not me.
Don't worry.
User
Next time
says
we
that
play the
Blue gotta
Heat,
talk to boss first.
it's to remove mod if I win. Which I just came up with right now. Fox had 30 though. Who did they play?
Ted
What's
Lasso
crazy
says,
is
yo, how did bro make mod?
I had to pay off a gambling debt.
Antman FS says wait, what easy is mod? Did he torture you with his struggle meal?
No, we played the Heat yesterday.
Ted Lasso says I
Or not yesterday,
Congrats, but how?
on
Haha.
Saturday. And the bet was if I lose, he gets mod. And
Antman FS
I was
says,
sold.
dang, I went to work on Saturday.
I was sold big time, bro. The game plan when I got subbed out with
Plum
a minute left
says
in the
ED
fourth
just dropped 42 and 23.
was
Well,
played
Dasuki
through
says
Tyson
if you
Chandler.
don't get 34 PTS and 12 assists, I get mod.
No, we're done with
Antman
that, bro.
FS says did Braun have 40?
No, we'll check. We can check the stat line again. We can check the stat line, but it was ridiculous, bro. I think Giannis is gonna have 40, 20. He's already got 33 and 14. Foul? 4? Oh my god. Fox and the guys played D-Lo in the Nets. Oh, they played the Nets. That game don't count.
Ted Lasso says easy foul. You blinked too hard at him.
That was clean too. We are getting destroyed, bro. There we go. Who bet the under? Who bet the under?
Antman FS says UNC if we got Fox in a trade while keeping Jimmy, you think we're back being contenders. Weldasuki says I used to be a LeBron hater, but I want him to get his 5th ring. User says boss, how you losing?
There is no way we're getting Fox and keeping Jimmy. That's ridiculous. Why you keep calling me boss, bro?
Plum says at easy point 3 caused Rip Hamilton and Nate Robinson.
I guess so. 6 for 6. Okay, can be. Okay. I reached. Bad reach.
Antman FS says, bro, if we had Ware in 2022, bro, we would have been champs. Ted Lasso says you pay us boss, that's why.
You still owe me money, by the way, so you're working negative hours right now. Dre, thanks for the follow. Cash. Marco Bellinelli. Bulls legend. Spurs legend?
Weldasuki says YOLO. Have you traveled outside the US?
Cash, good shot. Carmelo. No, I haven't.
The guy says NP bro.
I have not.
Ted Lasso says,
Too terrified
is
to
that
go
how you
over
get
the
out of
water.
paying us? Antman FS
What?
says Jimmy Lowry, Ware, Bam, and Tucker OMG that would lock the Warriors up, bro, in the finals.
You see, the more we make, the more y'all make.
Bearclaw says, hey,
Okay.
just got here, how we doing?
What's up, Jimmy? How you? We doing all right, except for
User
we're
says
getting
at
smacked right now.
whatever you have, I want.
Vando played good defense, and Zion dropped 31. What's going on tonight? I know somebody bet the under and they're losing their mind. Steven, do something. Nope. Okay. Oh, you can't guard me. You too little. You too little. Hey, the hop step's working on guards.
That's what's going on tonight.
Man. Another open 3. Give me that rebound. Thought that was on me. I almost
Ted Lasso
cried.
says, nah, we all fam in the club.
Oh, man. This is looking nasty. Jacob and Scotty
Nate
dropped
says,
double doubles.
CLERB.
Did anybody have a bad game tonight? You're too slow. Cash out. How much do I have right now? 32? I'm definitely hitting the under or the over. Y'all just lost
Finicky
next
says,
month's
"Good
rent.
shot, bro."
There we go. Push, 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 push. Chump, let me see something.
Alec
Cash.
Perez says 40 and 10 tonight.
That's slight. That's slight. 8 points is all you got me scoring? Let me not reach.
Finicky says Junior is him.
I might fall out
Dylan
though.
Simones says I am tired of putting up 40 and losing. Ted Lasso says LaMelo had a bad game. Weldasuki says 50. Plum says yay Gary Trent.
Who
has
hit that?
2 halves.
Hamilton? Oh my
User
god,
says
bro.
Giannis, Dame, and Middleton having a good game.
Ball game.
ZN Matt says LaMelo got hurt.
Don't tell me his ankle's messed up again. Oh yeah, this is 2K13. What happened to LaMelo?
Dylan Simones says yep. Alec
That
Perez
ankle?
says yeah, it was.
Oh my god. He better put Steph Curry's guy on the line, bro. This is crazy. It's the big baller brand shoes. It's the big baller brand shoes, bro. I hate to see it. He was doing so good.
Antman FS says at easy point 3 wait huh. ZM Matt says that's why he had a bad game, it's because he barely played LOL.
Jaren Jackson Jr. I expected.
Antman FS
He
says
didn't get over
IDK,
10
why you
rebounds.
want wear ankle braces. Ted Lasso says at Matthew Matisek yeah, didn't see he only played 9 minutes.
I don't know. It might be because of his shoe. I know some shoes are like terrible for ankle braces, but he has like mid low top.
Antman
So
FS says UNCAD had 21 and 11 on them in the first quarter.
good block stat. Let's get back in this. Oh my god.
Finicky says Jokic got 3-3-1-2-1-4 in a loss.
Who'd they play? Cookies. Oop it. Oop it. Nope. Never mind. You should have
Finicky
ooped it.
says Bulls law.
That's tough. I feel bad for Yoke. He better win MVP.
Antman FS says they lost to the Bulls. That's the funny part.
Yeah. Throw the whole
Ted
team
Lasso
away.
says Tobias had a bad game.
Tobias, a bad game?
Finicky says he
What?
deserves MVP again, but they might give it to SGA.
Bro, they can't.
Antman FS says at Bumbercatch that's a scheduled text.
They can't, bro. This is Jokic's year again. What are they? 5th seed right now? And he's basically by himself? Well, Jamal kind of came back, so I guess like he's 60% by himself.
Finicky says 4th seed.
Oh, they're 4th. Okay. Even better. Banana swirl.
Antman FS says not even Jamal 65%.
Oh my
of
god.
Russ.
Allow score? I was right there. Whatever. This game is over. This is not the warm-up game I wanted. Booch had a double-double and Josh Giddey had a double-double.
ASF this game NGL. Finicky says Russ most improved player. Ted Lasso says
No,
Tobias had 2
Norman
points,
Powell
2
got it, bro.
rebounds, and an assist in 27 minutes.
I haven't watched the Clippers game since October, but I'm guessing Norman is still playing good. You didn't shoot that? No,
Finicky
never
says,
mind.
Yeah, Norman is him. Plum says Russ getting an award TSJIT. Dylan Simones says B having 10 assists but 5 turnovers. Antman FS says remember UNC thought they were winning a chip because they blew out the Bucks. ZM Matt
Okay,
says do you
look.
watch basketball games low.
Yeah,
Finicky
I
says
just haven't
Norman
watched one
averages 24.
in a few days. I know he was hooping and there like a lot of convo around it, but I haven't watched a Clippers game. Like I'm not turning on a Clippers game. Turning on a Heat game
Antman
against the
FS
Jazz
says
before I'm
Nah
watching a
Harold
Clippers game.
IDC. Dylan Simones says wish there were sliders FR. Antman FS
Good
says
block.
it gotta be
Thank
Harrow
you.
to me IDC.
Harrow?
Ted Lasso says Kyrie only had 13 points.
It depends on how they do it. Like, is it based on how good you did on your numbers?
Steven
Like the
Mbonnet
jump?
says AD has been calling this season.
Because if it's just a jump in
Says,
numbers,
"Let's go
I think Norman
UNC,
got it.
Get the dang over.
I'm trying, bro. I gotta drop 40 real quick so
Dylan
Doris Burke
Simones
doesn't bring
says,
this
"Could you
loss
lower your
up.
quality on Twitch? I tried to tune in over there, but only quality was 1080. Dylan Simones says
Lower
she
quality?
wasn't loading.
Is that not an? That's not an option.
Finicky says you need to request another trade.
I can't
Steven
leave, bro.
Mbonnet says AD had his 30-something 30-point game the other day. Plum says at Dylan, then stay here.
No,
Dylan
no.
Simones
Go
says, "I
to
think
go to
it's your hit rate
Twitch.
or something."
I'm trying to hit affiliate on Twitch, man.
Dylan Simones says
That's
that
all right.
"We'll chill doggy and leaving.
I'll look into it though. But that's weird. That's not an option. Zubac had a double-double, 17 and 11. Yeah, everybody went off. Knock it down. Felton, bang.
Ted Lasso says BRB, ill go check it out.
All right. Chudge 71, thanks for the follow, man. That's a steal. How many steals do I have? I gotta have like 4.
Dylan Simones says yeah IK Twitch does better W payments end getting affiliated, so that's why I tried tuning in over there.
Appreciate it. Yeah, if it's tweaking, don't worry about it. Another one. Thank you. Yo, keep Nate at point guard, please. Keep Nate at point guard.
Chudge says what's poppin' my man.
Our team, we're getting popped by like 20. But I'm hooping, so I take
Dylan
zero
Simones
responsibility.
says wish what's your steal. Eldemonia Poyo
I
says
haven't
they were
touched it.
cash.
I have no idea.
Dylan
Maybe
Simona says
65?
whoa.
Ramadanovich, who is that? Man, I think I'm ready for Hall of Fame. But we're not going to win a single game. Cross, 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 Euro step. Nope, too far. Thomas, ain't nobody you're traveling? How do you
Anthony Richards on Isking says Vladimir Romadonovich.
That's who that is? And I'm out the game.
User says every team you join gets worse somehow.
And I'm back in the game.
Dylan Simones says I upgraded mine and get a single steal unless I intercept it.
Dylan Brooks dropped 36? What is going
Ted Lasso
on?
says if anything, it's a little quieter over there.
Yeah, it is.
Anthony Richards on Isking says my teammate in 2K12. Alec Perez says get your 40% bro.
I'm trying. Oh, that's another steal.
Finicky says Celtics really got cooked by Dylan Brooks.
Who won that game? No way the Celtics lost it, though. Shump did not pass me the ball.
Finicky
Wide
says
open in the
Rockets.
corner.
User says Dylan Brooks dropped 36.
I heard.
Says we beat the CELTICS. ZM Matt says Amen hit a game winner. Dylan Simones
Oh,
says
wow.
they all-star are the one just below Hoff.
2 more buckets. We got the 40 ball.
says Amen Thompson game winner.
Tie the career high.
Alec Perez says lost by 2 on a Dylan Brooks career night. Anthony Richards on Isking says the Bulls used to be up in these games, so losing to them is justified.
Bro,
User says how you let Nate drop 27.
I don't
Plum
know.
says it's so chill on Twitch.
Yeah, pull up on the Twitch, y'all. I'm talking to y'all on YouTube too, man. Pull up on the Twitch. Pull up on the Twitch. Eventually, we're gonna be moving text-to-speech there. Right now, it's on TikTok, but soon to Twitch. Yo, he is so quick. Or maybe I'm just super slow.
Dylan Simones says y'all don't realize how hard it is to win on 2K. Dylan Simones says 13. Finicky says Jake Paul owns Nate.
Yeah, it's live, B-Dog.
Anthony Richards on Isking says Nate Robinson is cooking you.
He's not cooking me. He probably scored 10 on me. I just smoked it. Oh my god. He's been cooking. Who's our starting point guard? Jason Kidd, old self, bro.
User says Nate got you in shambles.
I gotta get a steal. Hold up. I missed. It's all right. I take 0 responsibilities for this game. Okay, I blame Melo. I don't know what he ended with. But yo, our inside defense is so bad. We played great against the Bucks. Oh my god. Okay, B-Dog, I see you on the Twitch and Bumbercatch. Thank you. Thanks for the Twitch support, man. 267 and a loss. That's solid. First round exits. I'm not going out in the first round again, bro. I don't care. That's the old me. That's the old me.
User says that LeBron vid never gonna happen in real life, haha.
What did this look like? Hamilton ended with 32, Nate with 29, Dang with 17,
Anthony
16.
Richards on
10
Isking
and 10.
says second round exits.
Look, we're not dropping this until we beat the Heat. Once the Heat are gone, it is what it is. The goal is to win a championship, though, but we'll see.
User says Embiid first round curse incoming.
Look at my big 39 on 26 shots. Y'all haven't been noticing my points isn't matching my shot attempts anymore, okay?
Finicky says gotta win it all.
12 assists, 5 steals, 5 turnovers, so they cancel each other out. So basically 0. Net positive, net mid, net neutral. There you go. That's the word. Melo at 24. Camby with 12 and 7. Stoudemire with 10 and 5. Chandler, bro, 7 and 5, and his only block was on Nate Robinson. Shump with 6 points in 33 minutes. Jason Kidd, 21 minutes, 2 points,
User
3
says
rebounds,
Chandler playing like Dwight.
7 assists. Jimmy Butler, no, he did not play. He did not play Kidd. I don't know. See, I'm doing 5. JR needs more minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes, 2 points. 1 for 4, though. He didn't do too hot.
Finicky says Jason Kidd playing like Flight.
I might have to lower the minutes.
Set your career
Anthony
high
Richards
for
on.
steals tonight. Was that a concerted effort on your part or just a natural outcome of the way you played?
How are we answering this? It was natural. It was natural. It was natural. I just tried to play good defense. I took advantage of some lucky bounces. Absolutely not. Wanted to showcase my D tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, we showcasing some D.
Square.
Let's showcase some D.
It was definitely a concerted effort.
Alec
I felt the
Perez
game
says
tonight
Circle
would
is
be
insane.
a perfect time to showcase my defensive skills.
Oh, he said
So I made it a
defensive.
point to get after the ball on defense as often as I could. I can be a defensive stopper just as much as I can be an offensive genius. A lot of people don't realize that, so I made sure tonight I showed them. Hope the message got
Finicky
through
says
because
good
I'm not
thing
really
he
sure I
ain't
want
say
to do
D.
that again.
Oh. That might have been the wrong answer. Possible. There's a possibility. Uh-oh. The league contacted us wanting to do one of their epic Where Amazing Happens commercials centered around you.
Finicky says
We're-
Ball let them know.
We went ahead and provided them with some of our favorite shots of you so they can turn it into one of their masterpieces. The result speaks for itself. Enjoy. It is certainly deserved. I hope it's not exactly the same as it was on 12, but we're going to watch it anyway. And I'm turning off text-to-speech. Y'all not going to interrupt my commercial. Y'all ain't got a commercial. Y'all ain't got a commercial. Where the music at? Why is it dead silent? Oh, it's probably because I muted in-game music. Okay. Yeah, it's exactly the same as 12. Or Jones Jr. happens. Where clutch happens.
Dylan Simones says I added you on IG. If you add Ema, send you a pic of what I mean by the quality.
Okay,
User
bet.
says commercial knows this stuff never happens. Haha.
Stop. 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 They better pay me for using my name, image, and likeness. That's my first A+?
Jacob Mosley says yeah.
Yeah, let me see what you're talking about.
Bearclaw says Gatorade, is it in you? Alec Perez says are you starting now? Dylan Simones
Let's see.
says OMGI, play the Knicks RN. Dylan Simones says key game 2.
What? You play the Knicks? Oh, good luck. Good luck. You better hope I'm not on that team. Okay, rotation. I'm still behind Kidd. I'm playing 27 minutes a game. Off the bench. Followed by another point guard.
Dylan
And Felton.
Simones says they got Jarrett Jack. Jack Barrett says you got traded.
Yeah.
Eldemonia Puyo says I am playing the Thunder TS is ridiculous.
Still trying to decide if this was a good spot or not. But
B Davies says would up cutie.
B, what's up, dog? All right, proposition. I'm gonna let the people decide. Blacksmith, this is 2K13. Do I lower the difficulty back to All-Star so I can actually win a game?
Dylan Simones says all-star.
Cause like I can get my numbers. I'll probably get my numbers on Hall of Fame.
Finicky says yes.
But we're not gonna win, bro.
Anthony Richards on Isking says all-star.
2K not the same
User
anymore.
says all-star boss.
Yeah.
Jack Barrett says superstar.
Well, that's like.
Dylan Simones says all-star easy though.
Yeah, but superstar is easy too. I just dropped 40, 11, and 5.
Alec Perez says all-star.
My thing is games
User
need to
says
be
just
close.
finished cleaning boss.
All right.
Dylan Simones says yeah, but L.
All-star. All right, let's do all-star. Let's do all-star.
Chuck says
What we
all-star.
play? We play the Nuggets. Let's see something first. We'll keep it on superstar. I don't think the Nuggets are a threat.
Judge says and win it all.
If I get 20 piece by the Nuggets, then we have a problem. They're the first seed. What Nuggets team is this? Let's see.
Jack Barrett says lol.
The Ty Lawson and JaVale McGee led Nuggets. We're not
Eldemonia
losing
Puyo
to
says,
this.
Brother, the Nuggets are insane this 2K.
Shout out Kenneth Fareed. Go and tune in from your Twitch. All right, bet.
Jack Barrett says I want Iguodala. User says this Nuggets team wasn't that good in real life.
Yeah, this is crazy. What was their
Aggo
real
says,
life
"What's
record?
up, my guy?" Eldemonia Puyo says it's Iggy and Fareed you gotta
Yo,
worry
what's
about.
up? What's up? What's up?
Eldemonia Puyo says Lawson is glitchy.
Iggy's averaging
Dylan
10.
Simones says whoa. Anthony Richards on Isking says the Nuggets are a threat. They cooked me when I was playing the other day. We lost 97 to 119.
Yeah, that's
Anthony
basically
Richards
my
on
record.
Isking says they were the third
Or
seed
my
in
score
real
last
life.
game. Okay, that's better than I thought. But let's go over that last
Anthony
game though.
Richards on
With the
Isking
Heat.
says I think they were 39 to 2 or 40 to 1 at home in real life.
Okay, Blacksmith, I see you on Twitch. Appreciate y'all.
Eldemonia
Appreciate
Puyo
y'all.
says he ain't gonna be averaging 10 when he catching back doors.
Okay, this is what happened when we played the Heat on
says,
Saturday.
What team are you in?
I'm on the Knicks. D Wade was cooking. I tried to
User says was it this team that lost in the first round to the Warriors?
play this song to make him play worse. He only played better. Dude went crazy.
Anthony Richards on Isking says cuz they were the third seed but got upset by the Warriors in the first round.
LeBron dropped 36 and 12. Chris Bosh 17 and 7. Haslam,
Simones
bro.
says pow.
Oh my God, Haslam was cooking. I think he
E. O says play the Warriors next.
he dunked the ball to seal the game.
User says I love that game.
I bet you do. All around it was just terrible defense, bro.
Judge
And
says
then
see you on Twitch.
I didn't play the last 2 minutes. We were down 1, and
Jack
I didn't play the
Barrett
last
says
2
Haslam
minutes.
near double law.
Now Melo had 41, which is cool.
User says Chandler sold that game.
Which is cool. Except he did not touch the ball in the fourth quarter. If he touched it, immediately threw it to Shump. If he didn't throw it to Shump, he threw it to Tyson Chandler in the paint. That's how we lost, bro. First 3 quarter, 41 points.
Jack Barrett says 1 assist for Melo Law.
I tried my best.
User says Melo felt my King's aura.
It was 25 on 21 shots. Could have been better, but that's kind of like my average for real. I didn't pass too well either. 4 turnovers, 4 assists. Stoudemire, he didn't do too bad defensively, but dude, 5 for 17, doing fadeaway jump shots, bro. Terrible. Shump did fine, 13, 8, and 4, but 36 minutes is kind of crazy. And then Tyson, bro. Tyson Chandler, 4, 9, and 4. 2 for 9 doesn't look bad until you realize he took 8 shots in the fourth quarter, which is ridiculous, bro. That's why we lost. We played through Tyson Chandler to seal the game against the Heat.
User says Tyson was
Yeah.
MVP for the Heat.
And then I get subbed out with the last minute or two. J Kidd gets put in. He's a starting point guard.
Dylan Simones
He just
says
chucks
can you go to your
threes, bro.
controller settings RQ.
Chucks threes. I got you. Chucking threes, dude. And then we
Ryan Jordan
lose.
says 2 for 9 on shots in the paint is horrific.
All under the basket. Ronnie's non-existent. Novak non-existent. JR barely played. Nasty game. You say you want to see controller settings? I don't know what you're looking for. Defensive assist strength. Change the effectiveness of AI defensive assists. Should I do this? I don't know if it's worth it. It's 2K13.
Brian Zorud says, what is the lore behind Junior only playing 4 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't ever play.
Spideyman, says King.
What's up,
Dylan
Spidey?
Simonas says mine's on 100 LMAO.
Chandler is so
Alec
underpowered
Perez
in
says
2K.
no.
100%. 100%.
Says I missed you, King.
Ah, get some help.
Dylan Simonas says IDK, what a do FR. Spideyman says I am in school right now though.
Right now? Oh yeah, you're in another country, right? I was about to say.
JWP Butler says you know bro I depressed I can help bro. Finicky says Lo is our glorious king.
All right, man.
Says good thing we're online today.
Anyway, let's try a superstar against the Nuggets. See, it's a weird team to play on superstar because they're really good. Spidey with the heart meat. Thank you, bro. Thank you. As long as you're not weird today, we're cool. Let's get into it. Whoa. We got 800 skill points. Where can we get our passing up to?
Finicky says I am just playing with you, dog. Dylan Simonas says play all-star since they 3 seed.
Spidey with another one with the team bracelet. 2 of them. One for me, one for you. Thank you, bro. 2K14 is far worse. The best rage bait game in the whole game. Your team winning to lose in the 4th quarter. We'll see when we get there. See what happens. Play all-star since they 3 seed. See what happens if it's close. All right. That's fine. Because honestly...
Says be right back, King. It's almost lunch, so I'm a join again later.
All right, Brody. The thing is, what was I about to say? I went from pro to superstar. I don't think I played an all-star game. But then that first pro or that first superstar game, we won like 2 in a row, and I think we lost 1, and then we lost to the Heat. So I don't know. It's really just how my team plays that's the problem. Let's do it. Why not? Let's do
Dylan
it.
Simonas says I play on Superstar and it's tough. Antman FS says UNC my friend really just sat up and told me KD isn't clutch and never shows up when needed.
That is not your friend anymore. That is a skinwalker. And you need to get up out of there. All right, superstar. This is a deciding game if we drop or not. How do you think Miles Turner would fit with the Lakers if they trade for him?
Have you seen Isaiah Thomas return, but in G League?
That would be perfect.
Alec Perez says Elmo. User says Kai pulled up to Raw.
By the way, have you seen Isaiah Thomas return to G League? I have. Bro needs to hang it up, bro. He needs to hang it up. Dude's pushing 38. Dude's up there with Bumbercatch, man, and Mello.
Anthony FS says at Easy.3 Yay him and Speed are going to Royal Rumble.
Where's Raw at? What city?
User says Isaiah Thomas thinky like that.
Isaiah Thomas is that uncle who Sandy
Ted
still
Lasso
got it, bro.
says I heard my name.
Yeah, we're just talking about old people.
Says ATL. Antman FS says Raw tonight was in Atlanta, but Royal Rumble is in Indianapolis.
Is that the move?
Spideyman says, by the way, it's Monday for you, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's Monday. Is it Tuesday for you? I'm pretty sure you guys are ahead.
Says yay if you're rich.
How much do Royal Rumble tickets cost? Let's see. What are they talking about?
Says dang, it's 1 day ahead for me.
Okay, I thought so. Royal Rumble 2025.
Royal Rumble tickets expensive.
It ain't that
Lasso
bad.
says, why you gotta go that low, bro?
I'm sorry.
Anthony FS says gonna cost you at least 1K probably if you want to sit close.
Oh, it's Saturday? Oh, that's on my birthday.
Says,
I can't do
matter of
that.
fact, I am 14 hours ahead of you.
Let's see
Alec
B.
Perez says, what country are you in, Spidey?
1,500 for right behind the announcers.
Finicky says I am hyped for Royal Rumble.
That's tough.
Antman FS says YESSIRRRUNC turning big 55. Spideyman says at Alec Perez 9412 Philippines.
Triple H said he could live stream. That's crazy, but he's smart. He's a genius, bro. He's a genius. Thoughts on the All-Star starters?
Alec Perez
It's
says,
fair.
"Oh, yeah, got you." Finicky says happy early
No problems
birthday.
with it, for real. Appreciate it. I told my girl I'm gonna do a
Spidey
24-hour stream
says
on
I
my
am
birthday,
watching UNC on the other side of Earth.
and she was like, "No, you're not." So sorry, guys.
Antman FS says exactly Triple H is adapting to new modern times.
Cookies, cookies. I kicked the ball, bro. Are you serious?
Ted Lasso says which app you looking at for tickets?
I just looked at Ticketmaster.
User
Only
says
'cause I
your
have it
girl gotta
downloaded
know
already.
There's levels to this.
I'm telling you, man. I could fly her out to Cambodia for a birthday
Says, do you
stream.
watch WWE?
I do not. Not anymore. Honestly, only thing I really watch that's not basketball is anime. I don't really like care to watch anything else.
Ted Lasso
Good call,
says
ref.
found floor seats for $735 on TickPick.
TakePick, I've even heard about TakePick.
Finicky says I love the
Mm-hmm.
UFC.
Is that the new one? Because I keep seeing ads of a new one that I skip, but I'm not sure if that's it or not. UFC? I can't get into it. I don't know. Even though I bet on like 3 matches before.
Ted Lasso
Look at the
says
score.
0 extra fees. Alec Perez says what anime you on RN bro?
I'm watching like 4 different ones right now. Solo Leveling, which is like fire, bro. Oh my god, I love Solo Leveling. Sakamoto Days, which my boy just put me onto.
Chris says what's yo overall?
What else we
Finicky
got?
says you gotta watch John Jones. Alec Perez says Solo is wild, I love it.
What else am I
User says
watching?
you heavyweight
Dragon Ball,
Champion boss.
of course,
Alec Perez says I just got on Sakamoto.
and Bleach. I'm trying to play catch up right now. No cookies.
Ted
On
Lasso
me?
says right by the entrance where that walkout. $680.
Now that's crazy.
Melofor says what's good UNC.
Oh, Mello,
Alec
Mello,
Perez
Mello. What's
says
up?
Dan was pretty good.
Nezzy, how you doing? Have I watched JoJo? Nah, I can't get into it. It just looks so, like, stupid.
Finicky says fraudulent 1 seed getting blown out.
Also, I can't
Vanilla Gorilla
watch.
says what's her fave current NBA team.
I can't watch One Piece either, bro. It's so boring. I tried. I gave up like 3 times, and I'm not gonna go back
Melofor
for a
says
while.
NBA was crazy today. Alec
I just
Perez
upgraded
says
my
Naruto
passing for
Part
that.
3 is where it got really good.
It's goofy, but it's worth it. We'll see. Part 3. See, that's where you lose me. Why do I have to watch 1 and 2 if it doesn't get good to 3? Which is why I gave up on One Piece. I'm not about to suffer for
Ted Lasso
episode
says
after
gotta watch
episode,
Ted
bro.
Lasso, best show ever.
What's that on Apple? I mean, it doesn't matter the platform. I'm not paying for what I watch.
Alec
But,
Perez says
yeah.
2 is good, but 3 gets way better.
I heard it's good. I haven't
Dylan
watched it.
Simones says passing upgrade my worst mistake, and I have a 77. Good luck.
That would have been nice before I did it. All right, let's get into this game. Part 1 and 2 are goated, and they short. I got too much on my plate already. Too much on my plate.
Melofor
Something's
says
coming
watch
back in a
Hello
couple
Newman's
days.
Underrated show.
Is that the Julian Newman show? What's coming out? Oh, Invincible's coming back in a week.
Alec
That's what I'm
Perez
looking
says
forward to.
Invincible is coming back.
Yeah, finally, man. Hopefully they don't do no
Alec
part
Perez
1, part
says,
2
yes,
thing
sir,
again.
I can't wait. Melufor says watch old school ball in the family.
Old school ball in the family? What is that? If it ain't animated, I ain't
Alec
watching it.
Perez
I'm
says
sorry.
Raw 3 episodes dropping on the 6th.
Oh, they're giving us 3 at once? Triple penetration. That's what I like to hear.
Finicky says, I think that is LeVar Ball show.
Oh,
Melafor says,
ain't nobody
ball
watching
in the
that.
family is tough. Ted Lasso says, updated the poll. Alec Perez says, why did you say that?
I don't know.
Baby.
Sadamire, good
Nichols says,
rebound.
yo.
Elmo, how you doing? Giannis dropped 35, 18 rebounds. Yeah, everybody went off tonight. Some people got rich just based on tonight alone.
Baby. Nichols says she just getting off.
Late night. There we go. There we go. No, he helped.
Finicky says Giannis is him.
Get out the paint.
Antman FS says none of them did better than the GOAT Kello Ware. Baby.
Impossible.
Nichols says I got back to an all-green parlay.
All green. Man, let me give my cut, okay? Send me my cut. Bro, I hate when they full court press when they're getting smacked. And it works. Is that Iggy guarding me? Ooh. All right, we're passing. I can't get past, dude.
Baby.
Look at JaVale.
Nichols says a slight Lil Band off $5. Antman
Oh,
FS
that's
says
decent.
at Elmo only send him a cut if he says Dwight is the best finished of all time.
My bad, Dreyash. My bad, my bad. Bro, what is with you and this
Melafor
Dwight
says,
finishing
would you
thing?
accept $500K to be 50 tall?
No. Once that money's gone, I'm still 5 feet tall. What is my stats right now? 2 points. I think I'm like 1 for 4. Set me one. Set me one. Banana swirl, 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 swirl.
Antman FS says I can't let you forget about what you said UNC.
I never said that though. That's the
Finicky says
thing.
Khalil Ware gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he is. As he should. Bradley Beal needs to hang it up. 7 points in 27
Melafor
minutes.
says you ain't scoring on Finals MVP.
They hand those awards out anyway. I'm not worried about that. 10-point game. We were just up like 20.
Baby. Nichols says finna go hop in the shower, then pull back up.
All right. You need it too. I can smell you from here. Yo, do we just have like 3 turnovers in a row?
Melafor says can I join Elmo?
Here we go. Here we go.
Austin Stevens says it's the man
What
who
time is
missed
it?
the legend.
It is 10:30 for me, Central Time, Chicago
Finicky
time.
says UNC is the GOAT.
I'm so tired of this unk stuff, bro. Chandler, let's go.
Alec Perez says Melo did, in fact, not change.
Oh yeah, he was a changed man on Saturday, right? Crazy.
Melafor says I was joking.
I bet. I bet.
Alec Perez says yeah aight. Melafor says it slipped.
It slipped. Slipped up and typed. Thank you, because I was about to go off on you,
Can
Tyson.
dunk on 10? Austin
I
Stevens says
dunk
I
on
can't
10?
believe the Celtics
Course.
lost at the last second.
Go up. Garbage, bro. I bet you're gonna make the second one I don't assist on.
Melafor says
there.
can you guard Julian Newman?
I'm pretty sure. There's very few people I can't guard. Travel. Good call, ref. What 2K is this? It looks oldish, but look good, and the movement looks nice. It's 2K13.
Finicky says Julian Newman got cooked by Neon.
You're lying. There's no way. I think I've seen
Melafor
Neon like get a
says
bucket or
Andre
two,
Roberson build.
but Cook Julian is crazy.
Finicky says he did search it up lol.
Okay, that wasn't supposed to be an effort to score. That was supposed to be a hop and pass. All right, bro. This is getting nasty. This is getting nasty.
Melu4 says, can you guard Gello? Spideyman says, bro, 2014 gotta be you. Gonna make a list later, right?
Perhaps. Cash, good shot,
Finicky
kid.
says LaMelo ended Julian Newman career years ago. Spideyman says, my bad, auto correct.
Yeah, let's do a list tonight.
Melu4 says, Ion run it. User says, boss, any more work
Oh
or can I clock
God.
off?
There's no clocking off. You didn't read the job offer? Mods don't clock off. You on call 24/7. Thank you, Mello.
Finicky says, do you mess with Las Palos? Melu4 says, I am glad I am not
His clips
mocked."
are funny. His clips are funny. I've never actually watched a live stream though. Yo, Spidey man with the 5 TikToks.
User says on
Yo,
call
Spidey running it up
24/7
right
is
now.
Crazy, I don't get paid enough.
You're paying off your debt. Of course you don't get paid. You work at negative $7 an hour right now. Cash, there we go. I just gotta feed them like that because anything else is terrible. Suns are cooking Clippers. What's the score for that game? No, I'm terrible. Come on, bro. It's not me. It's the fact that he's 6'8" and he's playing shooting guard right now. Kid, I'm cutting. Okay.
Jacob Mosley says 103 to 94 minutes left.
So it's contested. 103 to 90. Oh yeah, that's game.
Melu4 says if you were 68, you in the league? Finicky says damn,
Probably
you
not.
playing like Ben Simmons.
Dude, I can't score on him. I'm gonna just let kid do his
User
thing,
says,
bro.
did
I need the
anyone
bench.
reply to your meet and greet?
Nope. They're scared, man. You see how the jump shot looked though? It's pure. He just went right by me. I should have upgraded defense, dude. KD has
User says
22,
jumper
D-Book
was
has
looking nice.
26. I was told I shoot like Dame. Like, it looks like Dame, but I don't know. Oh. 2 points.
Melu4
This
says,
is
why
bad.
is being 610 so hard? User says your jumper looks like MKG.
Does it? I don't think I bring it high enough. Why am I guarding Iggy, bro? Somebody said to watch out for him too.
Alec
Mello, you're not
Perez says, when
6'10".
was a meet and greet happening?
When people agree to it. And this community's not big enough yet for a meet and greet for real. I just want to see what people are gonna say.
User says Iggy got length on you.
Bro has everything. And they keep going to this play. Thank you. Get a stop.
Melu4 says if you walk in a Walmart, can you beat everyone in a 1 version 1?
Probably. On Walmart, it's a lot of people in there though.
Eldemonia Pollo says gotta read that scouting report.
Man, look right to the post. This is targeting. Light skin on light skin crime. Get the rebound. Let's go. Mello 6 for 6.
Alec Perez says nah, it's a Walmart someone got a 9. Ted Lasso says bro over under is set at 40 lock in.
Oh yeah,
User
y'all
says,
ain't
"No need
getting
for scouting
paid.
report, just tell me when and where and I am winning.
Cap.
Melu4 says you can't score on the 68 cashier at my Walmart. Eldemonia Pollo says under 40.
Look at that help defense. Knock it down, kid. Oh, you don't shoot that. All right. I bet if someone else passed it to you, you would.
User says
Dog.
under 10.
He shot that? This is so bad. We should have went to All-Star. How does upgrading work offline? You get skill points instead of VC. I missed a cut on Chandler. Go to work. Pass it up. Oh my God, dude. I cannot get a pass through. Now I gotta swat this dude's shot out the way. There we go.
User says run the triangle, boss. Ted Lasso says in other words, it's better.
Bro. I can't do anything. I honestly, I could have drove better than that.
Says finals MVP owns you, lil bro. User says Iggy got you in a straight jacket. Alex Perez says try running some plays.
I might need to. Don't put it on the screen, 2K. Get that off. I think we should switch stat. I think we should switch.
Julian Newman comp?
Apparently. Make my next shot. I bet. Can I even run plays? I don't think I can. I'm not point guard right now.
User says D+ is crazy.
Does free throws count as my next shot? Quit the game? Bro. We're gonna win this. I'm not quitting. Everybody has a bad start. Every once in a while. Cash. Does that count? First start? First shot? And I'm point guard again. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I got a 6'8" dude guarding me, bro. Watch. 4 and 3 right now. Watch what I end with. Ty Lawson 5'11". I'm cool. I'm there. Hands up. No call? Oh my God.
Brian Zorud says Wilson Chandler is
Cash, thank you. Zion McGrady is crazy. I think he's third in team scoring. Stat, get it together. Melo, knock it down. Tough shot. Too tough. He's about to lay on the floor for 10 minutes. Uh-oh, back on Iggy. Here we go. Greatest post score since Hakeem. Do your thing. Cook. Game ain't over till it's over. Thank you. Thank you. And your name is Troll, giving some good motivation right there.
And Melo was with the Nuggets.
No, I don't remember that. You gotta be playing right now. 13%. He just threw it at my
Brian
foot.
Zorud says Carmelo punched Junior Smith, then ran away. Bearclaw says around the world, around the world.
Clippers down by 3. What's the score now? Dude, this is... We're still winning. We're still winning. We're still winning. Halftime, I get to catch my breath.
Alec Perez says B+ bro, you got it.
Do a little stretch. We're good. We're good. We're good. What are we?
Melu4 says tallest player you ever blocked?
6'6", maybe? Definitely not taller than that. And we got a decent lead again. Okay.
User says
104,
Isaiah Thomas was
107.
the Knicks coach and he told Melo if anyone comes to the paint, they fouling hard.
Dope. Ty Lawson is not stopping me under the basket, bro. Bro's like 150 pounds. Wide open. I do that. Okay. All right. Oh my God.
User
Don't
says
let him catch it.
J.R. Smith drove to the basket and Nuggets random did a flagrant and that's where it started.
Wide open.
Brian Zorud
How much
says
does
kicked off.
Iggy have?
Ted
18.
Lasso says Ty Lawson was actually pretty nice with it though.
I was gonna lose
Melufor
it.
says Oak Hill legend.
106, 107 now? What? That's crazy.
Melufor says best high school team you ever seen? User says even Nate Robinson
In
was
person?
trying to square up, but bro could only see people's knees.
In person, probably Whitney Young when Okafor was there. I think that's the best. Cash, here you go. I'm getting it, man. It's over. It's over. I got my shot. And I got a foul. Gotta get this D plus off the screen. Even Nate Robinson was trying to square up. Could only see people's knees. The ankle biter.
Ted Lasso says who do you think is taller, Nate Robinson or Kevin Hart? Melufor says you ever seen anyone famous in public?
Definitely Kevin Hart.
Alec
seen
says Nate.
in public?
HDJDHCTTZJJ says would you rather cuddle LeBron or would you rather not?
I mean, do events count? Because I saw Beth Phoenix and Sheamus when I was like 10.
Ted Lasso says no, Nate is by like 6 or so inches.
But I never seen anyone just like out. Mozgov, bro. Second most points in NBA history.
HDJDHCTTZJJ says would you rather sing on stage with no clothes or would you rather not? Melufor says who's Randolph? Antman FS says Mozgov is top 5 to me. User says Kanye West was funny when the paparazzi pulled up to his house at 3 a.m. Chris says what's yo overall?
I'd rather not. 60, it might be 69 now. 70, oh.
Melufor says you ever see LeBron?
No. Anthony Randolph, that's who that is. Hey, good morning, Kanye.
User says you remember Mozgov dropped a 92-point double-double, so he up there.
Yeah, nasty, bro.
Antman FS says UNC, did you watch the Heat highlights already or no because I just came back?
No. YouTube doesn't like when I watch
says, "What's
YouTube
yo
videos, so I can't do that. Athletic.
Ted Lasso says Muggsy and Kevin Hart are about the same height depending on where
Pull
you
up
look.
3? Bang! All right, Steve. It's the first 3 I've seen him hit.
Antman FS says WTF bruh FYT.
F YouTube. You see, we got 75 people watching over there right now.
Melufor says how crazy was D Rose in Chicago like Wara. Antman FS says is it copyright?
Yeah, just watching people's stuff is copyright unless you're breaking it down, like analyzing it. And I'm not about to analyze every play of a 10-minute recap video. Thank you, cookies. Who's shooting it? Who's shooting it? No, stay at the 3. Thank God. Bro, shoot the 3, Sean.
Antman FS says that's crazy, how are you gonna watch it?
Off stream. I can't do it. The best I could do is like if we're making a list and I'm pulling up like a 10-second clip of a character. Other than that, I can't do nothing too long.
Make each platform sound different. Like make YT just chord sounds.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't hear the music, which is why if you're on YouTube and want to hear the music, pull up on Twitch.
Antman
yeah.
FS says
So
wait, you can see the clip on the ESPN website.
Oh, if you're just saying the
Says,
clip,
set
I
up
could
the
pull a
break room
clip.
so you can analyze boss.
All right, bet, yeah. Get the tripod and everything set up. 3 fouls.
Melufor says you got Quincy AC.
I don't think so.
Antman FS says yay, just the clip since we can't watch the whole highlights. User says any
Okay.
snacks you want in there?
Uh,
Ted Lasso says watch out with the word clip, sneako but pop up.
grass-fed beef
Antman
jerky.
FS says that game was a killer 2-man SMH.
I want it fresh, so see if you can get it from a farm.
Alec Perez says easy for employee of the week. Chris says tell the GM to give Junior more minutes.
Can I do that? I probably can, right? I could tell him something about if I like what coach is doing. I don't know if there's a follow-up to that or not.
Alec Perez says yeah you can. Antman
Okay.
FS says at Alec Perez 9,412 easy missed 2 days though.
Y'all checking the work schedule? That's crazy.
User says at Ant I did.
Damn, you don't even know
Antman
your
FS
schedule?
says I have to be considered for employee of the month.
You're not an employee. Just because you show up at the building every day don't mean you work there, bro. You ain't on payroll. Alex wall looks like SpongeBob's at the Krusty Krab
Antman
with all them
FS says at easy point 3 nah 1 I think.
employee of the months.
Ted Lasso says bars. Alec Perez says it's for mods and I am sorry.
You said pretend to analyze it.
Antman FS says wait what nah bro I feel like Kobe when he got robbed by Nash back to back.
You know what's funny? Kobe wasn't even second in running for that MVP.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He did not want that rebound. What did I just see?
User says nah you more like Isaiah Thomas trying to get a team to sign him haha.
That's crazy. Okay. I just saw something saying Brown is 417 points away from being the first NBA player to have 50K. He is not that close.
Alec Perez says that was YMCA effort. Melufor
Bro just
says
got-
if there was an American Squid Game, what are the games?
Bro just got 40K like last year. There's no way he's that close. I think we talked about this before.
Antman FS says bro he just hit 40K last year, how TF.
Right, there ain't no way. Somebody lying. Why is he so
Antman FS says
strong?
or maybe they're including playoffs.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
User says let me check boss.
All right, yeah. Fact check. But both in regular season and playoffs. Yeah. That makes sense then. Where are you? Not on that team. Ty Lawson, what is your strength, bro? I can't see individual stats or attributes.
Melufor says you know that FaceTime prank guy the first did that on my mom.
Bro, I seen one today where it was some dude called their mom and then she was so concerned and like almost crying. And then she said, "Mom, please help," and then hung up. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Mom got the FBI on the next line. I look, you want to do it.
Melufor says I should have done that. Alec Perez says that's hilarious.
Gonna give her a heart attack, bro. Put me back in, coach. 12 and 7. All right, we can end 20 and 10.
Antman FS says UNC gonna get a whoopin' pushing 60.
Relax. Tough Bucky. I could do that to him, but I can't do a layup around Ty Lawson. Got you. And that's why you're not on payroll. He threw it. Catch and shoot.
Antman FS
Bang.
says Ty Lawson is stronger than Shaq though.
I guess so.
Melufor says how was the 1950s UNC?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Chris says why they calling you UNC. How old is bro?
23. They tripping, Chris.
Antman FS says wow that's why I am not UNC. Alec Perez says that's an old Andre Miller.
Man,
Melufor
I
says
was
37.
funniest thing on Sunday. I was hooping, and it was
Bearclaw
like,
says I am 23 too.
hey Jimmy, don't let people know that they
Anthony
different
FS
here.
says at Chris 818,515 UNC.
And they were trying to
55
figure out
on
what
Saturday.
the actual age for each term is. They said low bro is like under 16, under 18, I think.
Melufor says LeBron is 17 years old than him.
Big bro is 18 to 26. They tried to stretch it to 35. I'm like, nah,
FS
bro.
says UNC was there for Wilt's 100-point game.
And then what was it? 27 to 35 is Unk, and then anything after that is just OG. Man, I'm big bro, I guess. Ain't none of this Unk.
Alec Perez says the internet got them fried.
Let's go, push.
Antman FS says UNC witnessed the George Mikan days.
Here we go. I don't think Unk could know how to use technology. Thank you, silly goose. You know how many screens are in front of me right now?
Melufor says how was George Mikan UNC?
I don't know. You tell me. That's Mello. You said you played with them in college.
Antman FS says at Silly Goose UNC is a jack of all trades.
Oh, he pushed me. All right, bro. All right, when I swing off the ref, I'm the bad guy. Got you.
Antman FS says UNC was there when Morgan Freeman was young.
Pulled over to YouTube. Okay, Jimmy, going mobile with it. I might have seen that late though.
Melufor says UNC was classmates with Jesus.
We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. I'm telling you, I will move text-to-speech and TikTok gonna miss out. Why is a 70 pass accuracy that bad? But he throwing bounce passes between 3 people.
Antman FS says UNC has an autographed Bible.
What's the average age on that stream? They calling you Unk at 23. Bro, it's like
Ted Lasso says guys chill.
it's like 18
Melufor
to
says
27.
LeBron is 17 years older than him. That's wild.
It don't even make sense. Is LeBron your unit of measurement?
Spideyman says Bruh Nuggets lost to the Bulls. No way.
My room is about 2 2/3 LeBron long
Joyrus says Helly.
and like 1.5 LeBron's tall.
Melufor says yeah LeBron metric system. Spideyman says good thing Timberwolves won today. Antman
The
FS says
T-Wolves.
UNC pause what you mean.
Y'all need help, bro. Y'all already on. It's Monday. We doing this on a Monday.
Joyrus says can you do full court dunk?
Yeah, let me show you. You're gonna be waiting for a minute though.
Antman
And
FS
one.
says first white now LeBron UNC you on a roll.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cash, 20 points. I need 3 assists.
Ted Lasso says nice dunk y'all missed it he did it so fast.
Yeah, you want to see me do it again?
Spideyman says at Joyrus 1-5 yo another Filipino? Me too.
How did you even know he's Filipino? You got a radar going off? Oh, I'm trying to get passing. What am I shooting for? I have a C
Spideyman
grade right now.
says he got the flag in his name.
Oh, okay.
Ted
I can't
Lasso
see that on
says
my
the flag.
side. Clean catch. So everybody just has a better pass accuracy than me. Prime Gallinari. Allow offensive rebound. This is crazy, bro. But I think we're cool on Superstar.
Spideyman says at Silly Goose UNC was at the Wilt 100-point game.
Cash.
Bearclaw says
hopefully I
I
ain't
was
speaking
replaying
too soon.
2K15. I forgot how bad the voice acting was.
Bro, they had players doing the voicing. That was terrible. I don't know whose idea that was. Big boards. No, I think I heard Melo said he played with him in high school. Yeah, he did say that. I'm telling you. See,
Melufor says 2K15 voice actors was top tier. Antman FS says UNC was an enforcer in the civil rights movement.
Okay, hopefully I ain't speak too soon.
Melufor says whoa chill Chad, don't expose me.
Easy bucket. There we go. I'm gonna just fast break it on the full court press and get a bucket.
Says UNC played a 1v1 with James Naismith.
So you are
Ted Lasso
.575
says y'all
LeBron's
gotta
old.
take a
Exactly.
chill pill.
Easy. Ban all of them. 6 months. That's your first task. We gone. We gone. We gone. Also, if I open up the Discord again,
Melufor
y'all
says
joining?
don't do it easy. Antman FS says wait no UNCI was playing.
no.
Ted Lasso says do we even have the power
I
to
see you
ban?
in June, bro. I see you in
Alec
June.
Perez says banished to the Shadow Realm. Spideyman says yes sir king.
Y'all don't call nothing, bro. But yeah. Like I said, y'all join in the Discord. The plan is just so
Melufor
I could
says
all
banish
3
me in the
platforms
last
could just be together. Cause we got
Spideyman
Justin
says make
on
me mod,
YouTube
please.
referencing stuff happening on TikTok that sometime replied to by Twitch chat. So like we could have a central location to put
Antman
everyone
FS
together.
Says UNC, if you banned me, you only gonna have easy talking about Kyle Lowry and his struggle meals.
Good point. Then we got Mello talking about cars and stuff.
Spideyman says no joke I want troll and I am a mod for this other streamer.
I bet. You holding him down great. Let's keep it that way. No, we don't need that many. We don't need that many. We got like 6.
Antman FS says yay UNC all join of course.
All right.
Ted Lasso says technically I guess they can be blocked and not banned on here. Melufor says Cal Weathers is the GOAT.
Easy dub.
Alec
Easy
Perez
dub.
says he'll join.
You'll join? All right, bet. I'm also gonna be doing like giveaways and stuff on there. Like
Antman FS says
based
UNC
on
was there
subs.
when Rocky was still a boxer.
so whoever like subs on
Ted
when I
Lasso
on like
says
channel
Spidey making
members.
up for it.
Yo,
Melufor
Spidey going
says Cal
crazy
Weathers
right
had a
now.
career for 40 years.
Spidey with the chili, the corn, the lightning, the 2025, the GG, and Jimmy
Spideyman
with the
says,
10
"Let me
lightning
mod
bullets,
pretty
bro.
Please, King, please, please, please.
Where's the Discord link? I'll link it in my link tree. I got y'all. I hit it right now. There's like one guy in there. Shout out Matt. But I'll open it back up. But yeah, the way giveaways are gonna work. I thought about this for a while because I really want to like make it worth having a sub, whether that's on
Melufor
Twitch,
says mod Spider-Man.
TikTok, or
Antman
YouTube.
FS says bet we bowed to turn up. the Discord.
It'll be, I don't even know the prizes yet. Maybe like VC, $20 VC or something like that every month, and then it'll just like we'll pick a winner on stream, something like that. I don't know, but either way, you don't have to be a
Spideyman
sub to be in
says,
there.
What do I gotta do to prove to you I am worthy of Mod King?
Be reincarnated.
Antman FS says UNC, when we join you have to send your church league highlights.
Stop calling it a church league, bro.
Melufor says I'll send y'all me and my George Mikan highlights.
7 for we're not gonna look at that. Hopefully Dorisburgs don't bring that up.
Says I am
Your
the
team
only
brings
one.
the victory this time around. It's got to be nice to get a little break tonight. And
Yeah,
then
shout out
all
Matt, my
season
boy.
we won those games and you probably like. Your thoughts?
What are you talking about? I wonder who this is. This is probably a developer too talking. Is this LD? How are we answering this?
Antman FS says at Matthew Matisek W. Matt. Spidey says, do I gotta
X?
send my resume to you, King?
Send it to
Bearclaw
Easy.
says circle.
Love it when we play like this. That might be
Melofor
good.
says, I saw Ronnie 2K in person. I should have pressed him. Alec Perez says, you're down like 2-team chemistry answers, lol.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about this, bro. I'm thinking. We stepped up when we needed it. That's safe. Love it when we play like
Edmund
this.
FS says
I might say
Melo,
something
why didn't
crazy.
you call flight?
I'm gonna just go X. I'm gonna go
Melufor
X.
says
It was a
Ronnie
nice
2K
win.
is 66
The guys
though.
stepped up when they needed to
Ted
and made sure
Lasso
that the
says
outcome
circle.
wasn't in question. It's a good feeling to know that the entire team seems to be on the same page and working
Silly Goose,
together
thanks for
towards a
following,
common
man.
goal. And winning a game like this also gives us a great confidence boost moving forward.
Facts.
So hopefully we can keep it up.
that a
Looking
good
forward
answer?
to getting out there again next game.
Is that a good
Spidey
answer?
Man says he'll send my resume, my money, your job, my account number, my ChiTownLo account, and everything through Team Mod. Melufor says, but Flight would have pressed him.
Yo, Jimmy with the let him cook.
Alec Perez
Yo,
says
Jimmy,
3-piece.
you going crazy, man. Appreciate you, man. All right, look, I'm open up that Discord real
Spidey
quick.
Man says he'll send my resume, my money,
Open up that
LeBron,
Discord.
my account name, my 2K account, and everything please King Mod.
I heard you the first time, bro.
Ted
You don't
Lasso
need
says
mod.
it's Spidey Man 299 step 1. Stop begging my
You know,
guy.
the worst person to give mod to is someone that
Melufor
begs
says
for it.
thoughts on George Gervin?
Coldest nickname, top 10 coldest NBA nickname. But yeah, you don't give mod to people that beg.
Spideyman says all right, he'll stop.
Yeah, so I'm gonna open up the Discord. It should be in my bio, which it is
User
open
says
right
you
now.
lost.
No, we won. We won.
Melufor says don't mod me. Ted Lasso
Reverse
says
psychology?
best nickname is White Chocolate.
White chocolate is tough, but that's like, does any white guy that plays basketball get called white chocolate, or did he make it that way? If so, that's a generational
Melufor says nah AK
generational
47.
nickname.
Ted Lasso says or the White Mamba. Bearclaw says the Iceman is a cold nickname.
White
pun
Mamba doesn't
intended.
count because that's kind of just a play on Kobe's. If he got that first, that's cold. But like, he's not even good enough to get it. But yeah, the Discord's in the bio for TikTok.
Melufor
Should be there
says we're the
for
round mound of
YouTube
rebound.
too. There's too much yap in that one. Oh, and YouTube, it's in the bio. It's in my description, all my links. You can get there if you guys want to join the Discord. But yeah, again, we're gonna do
Says,
giveaways
"Yo,
and stuff
King,
and all that.
did
It'll be
you
cool.
update? Is it there in bio now?
Yeah, it should be. Let me click it myself. Yeah, do you guys see it? What about Skywalker David Thompson? I did not know that was his nickname. That's pretty tough. I just started playing 2K16 again. That's what's up.
Alec
Which
Perez
version?
says it says the link expired.
Oh, do I have to update it? Oh my god. Okay. Maybe that's why no one joined. Alright.
Spideyman says Yo King it said the link expired and it don't work.
I got you. Stop with this king stuff, bro. This king and boss and all that.
NSIRBY says how does one accumulate that many skill points?
Bro,
Spideyman
you just gotta be
says,
different.
My bad King.
You just gotta be
Ted
different.
Lasso says something crazy is that AK-47's hometown is the home of the actual AK-47.
That's a fact. Wow.
Spideyman says
That's
do I call
crazy.
you Low instead King? Eldemo
Yes,
Nicoyo
please.
says Hot Rod is a great one too.
Alright, I updated it. Try it now. Should be good. Hot Rod is tough. Like, all the
Spideyman
old
says,
nicknames
"Alright,
are the
King."
best. We had this
Melufor says,
conversation
or Big
big
Penguin. Chris says
Big
let me
Penguin.
see Yo player card.
Alright, I got you. Yeah. Discord should be open now. So I got you with the player card. I'm gonna give it a minute, let y'all join the Discord if y'all want.
NSIRBY says all your
then we'll
skill
go from
points
there.
are at the bottom. I am tweaking. Melufor says pizza guy Isaiah Thomas.
Where am I going? Ko Floppy, thanks for the follow, my man. How do I go to my
Ted
player
Lasso
card?
says best one of the new ones, Slim Reaper.
There we go.
Cal
What you
Floppy
trying to
says my
look up?
friend said that Prime Russ would beat Prime D Rose in a 1 version 1. What's your
Too many
opinion?
requests.
Spidey
Too many
says I can't
requests.
press linker. It says too many requests.
Dog, what is going
Ted
on?
Lasso says at Cow_Floppy not a chance.
It says it should be unlimited.
Melufor says UNCU selling.
Bro, it's not me.
Says at
It just-
Cow_Floppy
It just
your
popped
friend
up
is
on my
correct.
phone, on my burner.
Cal Floppy says I told him D Rose.
Is it really tweaking? It should be fine. We got people joining up, man. Papa Bear Claw. Okay, I see Alec in there. That's what's up. And I'll set like the roles and all that
Ted
later.
Lasso says MVP Rose against Prime Russ. Give me
But yeah,
Rose all
Discord
day.
should work. Also,
says you got
change your
traded from
nickname to
Toronto.
whatever you are on the stream, just so I know how to address whoever's in there. I already know who Alec is because of the basically same name. You traded from Toronto? Yeah, thank God. Let's see it. Toronto, although we were winning games, it was because it was me, and it was because it was on pro. But 12-9, I think I left. They were 8-3, maybe. But yeah, we're on the Knicks now. We're gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna play in a second. Gonna let people join the Discord real quick if they haven't already. Let me know if it's tweaking or what's going on with it. Rumor mill, any updates?
Fairclaw says I
No.
got in the Discord.
You got in, Jimmy? All right, that's what's up. No injuries, bro. I want to see some broken backs or something. All-star votes. Still not in here. What do I have to do? Can I see my hype?
Chris says UFWNY.
With New York? Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. They cool. Cool city. Post defense F. They are taking advantage of that. Big ticket KG. That's the tough one too. 38, bro. At least I get paid tomorrow. But dog, what am I supposed to do with this? Best 2K? You think so? My best is 14. We're gonna be on that soon once we win the championship. So yeah, also for anyone that's new.
Says damn what happened to text to speech.
Nothing. So what we're doing is a series of trying to win 2K or trying to win
Spideyman
championship
says
on
never
every
mind.
2K. So 11 and 12 were duds. Alejandro, thanks for the follow. So 13 we're trying to win it, and we're gonna keep going until we hit to 25. So that's the plan. If you want to follow, we're gonna keep this going for a while. But yeah, all right. I think we're good. I'm gonna shout out the Discord again later. But let's get into this game. I ain't gonna waste y'all time. Who do we play? This might be a key game if I remember correctly. Schedule the Nets.
Alejandro Arvizu says yeah well for me it's 2K13 or 2K16. Alec Perez says
Solid.
bring down the difficulty.
I just
Alejandro
won, though.
Arvizu says IDK if it's a nostalgia thing though haha.
No, it definitely is. It definitely is, bro. Because as much as I remember 11 being as good as it was, there was so many problems with it, bro. So many problems. Like the computer is so stupid, and it's noticeable. But I mean, it still was fun because I played 82 games on there. You think I should lower the difficulty? I think I just had a bad game.
Alec
Good.
Perez says oh I wasn't sure if you were about to or not my fault.
No. I'm gonna keep it going. It was gonna depend on that.
Rapper?
Boss Man, whatever his name is. I can't stand any of his songs. Am I missing anything? No, let's get into it. Oh, we were supposed to watch the
Melufor says
highlights.
you don't know ball.
I'm playing PC baller. Don't worry. Don't worry. Babyface assassin for Steph. That's all right. But it is creative, so I can't be mad at it. How many nicknames does LeBron have?
Time to go out there and ball, man. Ain't no stopping us tonight. None, baby. It's on.
Facts.
Melufor says funniest comment you've read? User says old Knicks names are better than today's one.
Oh,
Alex
100%.
Perez says that was hard to listen to.
Yeah, cheesy. Top 5 rappers. It's pretty much just generic, I guess. Kanye, Drake, J. Cole, and then the other two. It kind of depends on how I feel. I don't know. The 3 is easy.
Melufor says favorite old rappers?
Old? How old we talking? Because I can't stand 90s rap. I can't stand it, bro. Smoking your top 5 tonight? Relax.
Melufor says 1950s. User says ISO Joe, yes sir.
Cash. Let's get in this.
Dylan
All right,
Simone
already
says
up.
I have 53 and 10 125 to 121 me 128 left.
Oh yeah, you playing on rookie. Okay. Oh, okay, that
Dylan
worked out. I meant to hit
Simone says
triangle.
cap. User says bro was listening to Beethoven when it came out.
You see, this is what I'm talking about, Easy. Ban yourself. Tim Duncan, big fundamental.
Melufor says Beethoven album is crazy.
Did you pre-order it?
User says sorry boss, that was my understudy. Dylan Simones says superstar. Ain't no way it's rookie and it's 125 to 121 and I got 50.
Brooke
Melufor
Lopez,
says I
here we
got it
go.
signed.
That's what's up. I bet Ticketmaster was tripping on those
Depressed or
prices,
Sven
bro.
Says you gotta get Carmelo a ring.
Cash.
Melufor says it's in my old house. User says I Chris Kardashian in the game.
Oh, is he? There he is, running up the court late with that fat 43 on his back. Oh my God. Elongated numbers. That's clamps. I'm not worried about you. I had to guard D Rose. That's real competition. Okay.
Melufor says he's an Olympic swimmer, I heard. User says
Really?
Darren Williams gonna catch you.
Catch me what? And
Bearclaw
none.
says Joe Johnson was tough.
ISO Joe, he was alright. Cash, here we go.
Fig Spider says guess who it is king.
All this king stuff. Fig, appreciate the follow. I have an idea.
Depressed or Sven says the fall off of Darren Williams needs to be studied.
I swear he just disappeared from basketball.
Fig Spider says it's me.
Oh, it's you, Fig Spider. What's up? You got on your burner account?
Fig Spider says it's me from another account.
Yeah, I know. Gerald, what's up, man? I really want to upgrade my block, because my vertical is kind of ridiculous. That pass got through, and he finished. Let's go.
Fig Spider says had to make sure I also followed you here, LMAO.
What you need the burner account for? Did y'all see the Gooner roll that happened? Pump fake. Baseline. Hop step. Pass out. Assist. Run back on D. Never mind. Lock up. That's not the switch we want right now.
Says in here. Alec Perez says, bro, the internet is so unserious.
No, for real, bro. They did a goon prayer. It's over. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have a sound for that. I can't press it right now. We on defense. Pass it to Brooke. Pass it to Joe.
Spideyman says, I'ma call you king in both usernames now, ha ha ha.
Cookies.
Dylan Simones says, ball game.
Cash. All right, yeah. Yeah, we good on Superstar.
Depressed Earth fan says this soundtrack is awesome and Obama was still in office when this game came out. Wow, good times. Spideyman says, be right back, low, I'ma eat lunch.
All right. Didn't you just have lunch? I know you ain't got the Big Back 2 lunch combo. When I hear this beat, I got a East All-Star dancing with D-Rose looking at them cringe.
Spideyman says, nah, it's just lunch right now.
Okay. Because you know, some people be going to lunch multiple times. Cash out. I don't think D Will scored yet. Joe Johnson? Of course he does.
Spideyman says, I ain't that type of big back.
You got 5th and 7th period lunch. He did. All right. Get my get back. Let me get my get back. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me. 2 for 3. That's what I like to see. Oh, ISO? Oh no, they're running a play.
Depressed Earth fan says, you see how much phones are going for that have TikTok installed, so wild.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I looked it up. That's crazy. Like thousands. But nobody's buying them, bro. I scrolled for like a full minute and there were 0 bids on all the phones on eBay. Nobody's buying that. Nobody's buying it. But what's crazy, you could just have it on your browser. Oh my god, he cuts as soon as I pass. It's not that serious. Oh, roll. There we go. Go up. Set me one.
Ted Lasso says, I
Banana
would
swirl.
rather pay for a phone with Flappy Bird.
Shout out Flappy Bird. I hated that game so much. You're not that guy, pal. Let's go. Mello, let me see something. Pull up. Oh, even better. Yeah, this we need to stop, and this is an easy win. Why is their jersey number so big? Oh, you wasting time, huh? I'm over it. I'm over it, Mello. There we go. Here we go. Last shot.
Ball game.
Okay. All good, all good. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like if y'all haven't already. Hit those likes on the YouTube, or see if we can hit that like go on TikTok. Let's see what we working with. And I'm playing shooting guard. ISO Joe. What you got? Jason Kidd is a cone, bro. He already looks like one, and he's got orange on. Yo, do something. Banana Banana swirl. Banana swirl. Bro. This is... I don't know. It might just be the difficulty, but I can't get the same passes off I could before. Good help. Like, that is crazy. I can't get that pass through. There's no pass animations, are there, right? Not yet. There we go. We got numbers. Throw the ball down.
Says nah.
Nah. Because I make the dumbest passes in traffic. Good Bucky. Almost offensive interference there.
Antman FS says UNCIM back. How was David versus Goliath in person?
All right, man. Hey, appreciate you holding down the Twitch, man. Have a good night. And he dunks it. All right. All right. J Kid, pick and roll, please. I'm so slow off a screen. But that works out.
Antman FS says, come on, UNC. You know you want to laugh.
Ain't nothing funny. What Cam Thomas say? Lock in, bro. Six-point game, bro. They're not even that good. Honestly, they should.
FS says UNC thinks he's Cam Thomas.
They should be better than the Nuggets. On paper.
Spideyman says, can you go live tomorrow? I got no school tomorrow.
I can't. Got a game tomorrow, man. I got a game tomorrow. Where I would, in the same time I would go live. Catch and shoot? Absolutely
Alec
not.
Perez says, damn, they sent that. Spideyman says, oh man, all right. Antman FS says, yes sir, UNC's Church League debut.
1, it's not a church league. And 2, it's the second game. Yo, I don't know, man. It's got to be those badgers. Overall, 70. And then he does it back? Disrespectful. 1 point game. We were just up 6. Tried to pass out. 2 for 7? That's nasty.
Antman FS says, oh, what was your first game stats looking like?
First game today? I think I dropped 40. No. That was last game. First game was against the Bulls. There we go. What was it? Like 20 and 10? 30 and 10? 39 and 10. That's what it was. Because I missed a free throw. But we lost by 20, so it didn't matter. CJ Watson? Absolutely not. Offensive rebound. Honestly, give us this game with updated rosters. You're not the first to say that. But the amount of money 2K would miss out on.
Talking about your church league, not 2K.
Oh,
Spidey says, damn, I can't really join the link.
No? You might just try a different browser if you can to click through to it. First game, it was like 12 and 7 maybe? 7 rebounds, 3 assists. But we lost by 6 points, so. But I'm in shape now. I was supposed to hoop today, but I didn't get off work until 7. But I'm in shape way more than I was last time.
Says, check my comment on your previous video, by the way. Antman FS
right.
says, yes sir, UNC was a cool MPJ.
Nah.
Ted Lasso says, wait, so the Cavs have the differential of points for the whole game? Chris says, how tall are you?
6 foot. This is 2K13. And no, I was not MPJ. I was passing.
Antman FS
I was passing
says
too
UNC
much.
Was Nuggets Aaron Gordon.
I was passing too much. Aaron Gordon is honestly a fair comp. I'm gonna be way better tomorrow though. Like 2 weeks of just sitting in this chair doing nothing, and I went out there and dropped 12 with like absolutely zero cardio in my body. That's not how cardio works, but you get me. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm dropping like 20 now.
Lasso says I just saw this. For the entire game, whether it's 2 points or 32, they show it above their score. Antman FS says at least you playing like prime Hashim Thabit UNC.
That's crazy. But watch. I'm gonna see if I can get one of my teammates girl to record and then we can live stream it. What position? Like small forward. It interchange. I'll go from shooting guard to center. Versatile defender. Sean, get out there. No. And we're losing. Josh Hart, pretty much.
Bearclaw says who's the shortest player on your guys' team. Antman FS says nah UNC
Our
gonna have his
captain.
teammate's girl to record nah he slick.
Bro, they married. It ain't
Lasso
even like
says,
that.
Just call me Mr. Steal Your Girl. Just kidding, ha ha ha.
Actually, like, my girl might be able to go, maybe. But I don't need to see her seeing what y'all be saying, bro. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure something out. That pass got through? Okay. All right, set me one. Banana swirl. Let's run it again. Look at how far back they're guarding me, and then we get 3 seconds. Oh, man.
Antman FS says UNC acting like we be talking crazy. Spidey
Yeah, all right.
says that new LeBron and Curry vid was low-key fire. Melu4 says I am in McDonald line RN. You guys want anything? Bearclaw
Yeah,
says
let
how
me get
tall
a...
is the captain? Ted Lasso says there is probably at most 5 people that come into the chat that would be okay with her around.
Let me get like 4 McChickens.
Antman FS says you better hope Easy got school or some.
The captain, he's like 5'6", 5'5",
Melu4
5'6".
says nah big smoke.
But he's like our most consistent guy, and he barely plays himself. Like most of the time he's playing as a coach,
Antman
just
FS
yelling at
says
us.
that Mellow Ye get me a number 1 and an Oreo McFlurry. User says I ain't 5'6".
No, you're 5'3", 5'3", 350. We talked about this. You're cooked.
Ted Lasso says I am out of here. Y'all stay safe out there.
All right, man. Appreciate you pulling up.
Bearclaw says he'll have 2 number 9, a number 9 large, and number 6 with extra dip. Antman FS
Number
says
9
I would drop 60
large.
like MJ if I was in your church league UNC.
Oh my God, I bet you think
Spider-Man
that.
says yo bro, who'd you rather take if all were in prime? 04 Lakers or 11 Celtics? User says I am 6 foot 3,230 pounds.
Right. Lakers, bro. What is going on? We have we scored? When was the last
Antman
time we
FS
scored?
Says that Spidey Man 299.04 Lakers off rip. User says 11 Mavs or 08 Celtics.
31-30 was the last. No, that's not right. That's not even the score. This isn't even the score. Whatever. It's ugly right now. But yeah, 04 Lakers in their prime is crazy. There's very few
Spider
teams
says
beating
I'ma
that.
add another comment on your vid.
All right, what is it? A video suggestion?
Antman
Joe
FS
Johnson's
says
hot.
at easy point 311 Mavs TBH Prime Dirk with Prime
Travel.
J Kid. Big Spider says another video suggestion.
Okay, I got you. Oh, we need to win this game. Hold up. I am not helping on offense at all. And they got Shump running point. Give me the ball. right now. This is how people get cut. At least you got it back on the other end. And I get it back on his head.
Claw says 2018 Cavs in their prime.
John, what's up? Welcome back, man. How you doing? Keep playing. I hope you very successful stream and now and in the future, and keep getting better. Never stop playing no matter what the people think of you. God bless you in this stream. Hey, Janice, thank you. Because I got way too many trolls over
User
here.
says best starting lineup in their
But
prime
man,
is the
thank you.
2019 Warriors.
You be out there like Henny God, but you actually remember the score. Sometimes. What y'all talking about? That was supposed to be a pump fake. That's so annoying. I can't just hop and stay still. It makes me hop and go up every time. Best starting lineup in their prime is 19 Warriors. How is 19 Warriors the same squad as 17, right? Did they change anything?
Melufor says I hate being 610%. Keep asking how tall are you? User says 19 had cousins.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, I thought that was 18. Oh, I guess both 18 and 19. It might have been 2 years.
Says all right, I added my new suggestion.
All right. Hopefully it ain't nothing wild. Blocked by Jones. Oh, ball movement. Jason Kidd for 3. Bang. He's like the only person that shoots on this team.
User says 7 for 21 is crazy.
Who's 7 for 21? Good block. That was definitely a foul. Catch and shoot. Cash. C plus. I guess. Bad reach. Please help me. Statomar, please save us. No. Okay.
Don't die for that. Why would you die?
And then I get subbed out for it. I got you. I got you. Oh my god.
Melufor says crash out UNC.
It's too late for that. Lock up. Yo, the paint is so sweet. I got diabetes down there. Hit my, there we go. Easy bucket. That's like the only way to score in this game. I wish I went with a 3-point shooter.
Iron Man or Batman?
Iron Man, bro. Iron Man better.
Callum Bell says what's your build?
Athletic. Appreciate the follow, by the way.
Perez says bruh every team you've been on gave up offensive boards easily.
Athletic. He blocked me twice. Athletic 6'4" point guard. Bro caught my shot off the backboard twice. And then we're giving up layup, bro. This is crazy.
User says chased down by Williams.
That's a tough shot. What are you doing? We can't get offensive rebounds. No, no, no. He shot that? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these rebounds, dog. It's kind of getting ridiculous. And I can't even control the offense yet because I'm not a starter. So I just got to sit here and deal with it. Joe Johnson with 21, 5, and 3.
Who's richer, Iron Man or Batman?
Probably Iron Man.
Bearclaw
Isn't
says Jason Kidd was like 40 here, right?
I'm pretty
Spidey
sure.
says be right back, I got class again.
All right, I'm pretty sure Batman, all his money
Ant-Man
is
FS
private.
says obviously Batman.
All his money is. I don't think his
User
company's
says who's
public.
smarter, Iron Man or Batman?
Iron Man has a public company, bro. You know how much money is coming into that? Stark Industries is no joke. But Batman is funding the Justice League, which is kind of insane. All right, Spider-Man with the GG.
Ant-Man FS says at easy point 3, well, that's very obviously Batman too. Bearclaw says Batman my favorite, he was the first thing I go into.
Batman
Ant-Man
has his
FS says
company
Batman
too.
has his company too.
Yeah, but like, it's private. I don't think he has a public company. I might be wrong. I don't know. I feel like if it's
User
public, it's
says
gonna
I
have
just
way
searched
more
it
money
up,
coming
Iron
in.
Man is $3 billion richer.
There we go.
Ant-Man
I know what I'm
FS says
talking
Batman
about.
has his own building named Wayne Enterprises.
But that's like that's not the same, bro. That's not the
Spider-Man
same,
says Spider-Man the richest, ha ha ha. Just kidding, lol.
bro. Spider-Man eating sandwiches off the street after saving a family of 6 from a car accident on a bus.
Ant-Man FS says well Batman will dog walk Iron Man in a fight.
You know what?
User says you see Jimmy just walked out during practice.
All
Mellow
Spider-Man
Force
has
says
to
Spider-Man
do.
poorest superhero.
All
Alec
Spider-Man has to
Perez says
do
Black Panther richer than Botham.
Is make a
Jay
YouTube
Basketball
channel.
says I am still just a shook one.
Is make a YouTube channel and
RN
just record
Flacco
himself,
says that
bro.
damn background.
Flacco, here we go. If Spider-Man just record himself and put it on the internet, dude would be Mr.
Spidey
Beast,
says I gotta
dog.
make a YouTube channel. Melufor says Spider-Man has more money than me. Jay Basketball says I'm crying, bro. Ant-Man FS says at easy point 3. I
What
would
about
too
Mr.
if I could make him
Fantastic?
Come off the bench.
Oh, he's got bread. Yeah. How much does Mr.
Jay
Fantastic have?
Basketball says 2K13 the GOAT.
He might be up there.
Spideyman says yeah, but like how is he gonna get the money? They're gonna know his name and account. Melufor says he's smartest human alive.
That's true.
Ant-Man FS says I got more money than all of them.
No, he could just do it under Peter and say, "Hey, I'm Spider-Man's photographer." Everyone already knows that. And then he just records himself. I guess it'll be hard unless he just never talks, which most cameramen don't do anyway. But he's just Spider-Man's
Spideyman
camera guy, bro.
Says, damn man, I can't make a YouTube channel LMAO.
Man, shut up. You were the variant with no powers that never got bit. You just do birthday parties. Oh, that's Steve Novak. Don't cut. Good cuts. That's what I'm talking about.
Ant-Man FS says variant. Melufor says why would you want to be Spider-Man? His story's so sad. Spidey
I mean,
says gotta
that's
go no
true.
actually.
Bro, your grade. What's your GPA? He just smacked that 3. And we're down still. Novak, can you stay on the 3-point line? Novak, stay on the 3. That's what you're here for.
Jay Basketball says my GPA 4.0. Spideyman says my GPA -7.
I believe
Ant-Man
that.
FS says well IDK if any of you know, but I am Batman. It's been me this whole time.
Right. This is how you spend your time, Batman? Go talk to some
User
hoes.
says my GPA 4.3 and I start school next week. Jay Basketball says -7 is crazy.
Yeah, he got 2 lunches and he's on the stream right now, so it can't be nothing nice. Just drop out and get your GED, bro. It's
Ant-Man
already
FS
over.
says it's almost 1 a.m. I cleaned up all the crime. What you mean? Melufor says he's on the honor roll in lunch.
No, for real. Oh my god, dude. Why can't we get a stop? They're not even shooting for real, dude. It's just dunking on
Jay
us.
Basketball says at Mello.
1, 2. I can't finish. I can't make a layup. 17 points, 44%. Can I make free throws? Sometimes. There we go. Nope, never mind.
User says, didn't Danny Ainge trade Pierce and Garnett to the Nets the following season?
Yeah, 14 is when they're in there.
Alex Perez
Cross.
says, yes sir, finesse them.
Yo, I'm getting locked. Okay, we're just passing, bro. We're just passing. CJ Watson blocking my
Basketball
shot.
says Gerald Wallace was winning D poise like crazy.
I have the
Number
highest
4
free
says
throw.
that equaled to Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
Yo, the rookies suck. Why? I'll be missing so many free throws. Thomas, good shot.
Alec Perez says, and I thank the Nets every time. User says Nets gotta be one of the unluckiest franchises with the amount of failed super teams.
No, for real. Cause they're not trying to build any of their own. They're just getting them when they're washed. But low-key, if COVID didn't happen, they probably got a ring. There we go. And one. Thank you.
Melu4 says that a K-47?
Where? I don't think he's on any of these teams. Late. Everything's late.
Says, oh,
MK,
nah,
thanks for
bro,
the
I
follow.
accidentally left my soldering gun turned on for the last hour.
For
Chris
what?
says he's on the Timberwolves.
Stackhouse. Old
Jay
stack.
Basketball says at Spidey Man 299. Antman FS says not even if Giannis didn't stick his size 20 boot under Kyrie's foot, they'd have a ring.
Alright, we can still come back. We're fine. But Spider-Man could have his girlfriend MJ watch and record him.
Spidey Man
Yeah,
says damn I
the
am
issue with
so
that...
quick. User says also if KD didn't have his big feet on the three-point line.
The issue with Mary Jane doing it is because that's just someone else being tied to Spider-Man. Because I'm telling you, people know how to dox. They're going to find out who she is. They're going to pull that IP. They're going to be watching her. And they're going to find out.
User says Spider-Man couldn't save Aunt May and Gwen Stacy, remember?
Yeah, RIP
Jay
Aunt May.
Basketball says, do you think
2K13,
Norman
yes
Powell
sir.
is an all-star caliber player?
Nah. I mean, he
Spidey
could be,
says,
but
"Good thing my
competition's
house
too
didn't
good.
get caught on fire because of that. Melu4 says it's in canon event though.
Not after Miles, bro. I'm gonna do my own thing. Euro.
Melu4 says what's
Okay.
the all canon event? Jay Basketball says
Getting
he's
money.
averaging 24.
That's true. But there's like 10 people averaging 27 or more.
Spidey Man
Cash,
says
that's what I'm
an
talking
easy
about.
23. You don't gotta remind me, gang.
I think he can be, but it's just so many people that are just doing like ridiculous numbers
RN
right now.
Flacco says we can't ignore he's losing to a washed Nets team.
Bro, I'm losing because of that. Everything is an offensive rebound, bro.
User says I seen a list. It showed players who increased their scoring, and it's all young guys except Norman.
Oh yeah, I seen that too. That's why I think he might win in my most improved.
Jay Basketball says I swear to God if we ban dunking Ant is the worst player in the league. User says someone then captioned it saying he only here cause he mad at Paul George.
Ant the
Bearclaw
worst
says,
in
"What
the
you think
league?
about
That's
Darius Garland
crazy.
this season?"
Low key, I've not been following anything the Cavs have been doing, except looking at their record.
Spideyman says, "Bruh, I hate how my trimester break is barely a week. Before it was
Trimester?
like 2 weeks max." Antman FS says, "Nah, UNC really thought he was gonna win a chip because he blew out the Bucks."
All right, you don't have to keep
Jay
bringing that up.
Basketball says Garland is trash. HH.
I saw a breakdown of how Garland
User
was
says
playing the
Norman
offense.
Powell
Hold up.
most improved,
Hold up.
causing mad at Gerda.
I forgot holding back on the right stick isn't a shot. I sold. But no, I heard Garland was doing pretty good. like I think it's called Think Basketball, the YouTube channel, and it was breaking down how Garland's like taking over the offense. But that was like a month ago or
says
so.
People really thought Cavs were gonna get the 73-9 record. Haha. Jay Basketball says Denny Avdia should have been the MIP last season. Antman FS says ball game psych brick.
Is he still on the Wizards?
Nelufor says Evan Mobley scoring more too. Jay Basketball says at easy .3. RN Flacco says Mitchell washed.
That's crazy.
Spideyman says who's our top 3 favorite point guards low. It don't gotta be ranked on how good they are. Antman FS says Tyler Harrow should be MIP in my opinion.
Top 3 favorite point guards. We're down 10 to these bombs.
Chris says amen OD nice. Jay Basketball says at Flacco he's not even in his prime.
I don't know. I never thought about point guards. I guess Steph would be up there. Kyrie.
Antman FS says me and Mitchell got beef since he didn't want to come to the Heat.
Who
Nelufor
else?
says I love Jose.
Maybe D Rose.
User
I would
says
say
who's the
nah.
best player to have the best lowlights.
Probably
Jay
Westbrook.
Basketball says Steph is overrated. Stop.
That's insane. Opinion denied.
RN Flacco says Dross overrated.
Cookies. Thank you. No role play? All right, okay. Steph
Spidey
and D Rose
says for me,
overrated. That's
Russell
crazy.
Westbrook, Isaiah Thomas, Pistons, and Steph.
Another one.
Nelufor says your favorite role players ever? RN
Jamal
Flacco
Crawford.
says his KVP should have been bronze. Jay Basketball says if we ban threes, Steph is struggling in the G League.
Cash. Shout out Norris Cole. Who's another role player? Why do they make it look so effortless?
Jay Basketball says at Melo my favorite role player? Omri Caspi. User says who's got the best lowlights?
I got 2. I can't think of a third.
RN Flacco says CP3 a top 5 PG of all time. Jay Basketball
Wow.
says at easy .3 DLO.
No, greatest
Spideyman
lowlights is
says
Ben
at Melo
Simmons.
Naz Reid, he's so good bro, he got 100% field goal a while ago on first half. Nelufor says let's name role players. User
Y'all wanna
says
do
top
that?
2 lowlights gotta be Kendrick Perkins or Brandon Knight.
Perkins is
Jay Basketball
crazy.
says at Melo I'm doomed.
Perkins got a 2-parter. Westbrook on the Lakers has 3 parts in a single year. Yo, Chandler is cheeks.
Bearclaw says JaVale McGee lowlights.
Oh yeah, JaVale McGee. Jackson the Fool did
Basketball says that
irreversible
Melo
damage to
Daquan Cook.
JaVale's like brand.
Chris says gotta feed Amare, not Tyson.
Bro,
Nelufor
Amari likes
says
to
they got
fade.
KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels. Antman FS says UNC, do you agree that Kendrick Perkins is a top 2 big man ever?
Of course, of course.
Jay Basketball says Daquan Cook is the ultimate role player.
Is this without mods? Yeah, no mods on here. Cross, Euro. Okay.
User
I'm just
says
gonna blame the
what do you mean
difficulty.
no mods on here, I am still working.
No, he meant mods on the game. YouTube,
Antman FS
man.
says I said
YouTube.
2 because I can't put Perkins over the GOAT marching Gordon.
Anderson
Nelufor says we
Varejao.
lead the NBA in 3-point percentage, I think. Jay Basketball says Daquan Cook is top 3 role players owed.
Thank you, Tyson. Also, Kevin Knox has lowlights in the G League. He has G League lowlights? No.
RN
That's
Flacco
tough.
says you chill bro, I'm a follow next week. Jay Basketball says at Melo Daquan. Dylan Simones says must be playing on rookie.
Clicking, scrolling.
Antman
Thanks for the
FS
follow.
says no, actually 3 because Perkins isn't better than Mozgov. Chris says are you taking the last shot over Melo?
No.
Says at Jay Basketball, yeah I think.
You crazy. Oh, I'm surprised I got through.
Simones says FYM no.
I'm trying to win games, bro.
Says at Mello, yeah. Melu4 says
It's
KPJ was one of my favorite players
2K13.
before the incident. Dylan Simones says this is your career.
Yeah,
RN
and I'm making a
says, "I
smart
just found
decision.
our stream tonight."
You just found the stream tonight? What do you mean you just found the stream? You in here hating on my background all the time.
Antman FS says at Chris 818,515 he would get traded if he did.
That's the first basket of his second half. Easy bucket. There we go.
Melu4 says nice room. Jay
Appreciate
Basketball
it.
says
Thank you,
Bro
Mello.
is worse than Amare post NBA career.
Help, Tyson.
RN Flacco says getting cooked by Wash Darren Williams.
Bro, I'm not getting cooked. I'm not even a starter yet. Y'all can't blame me for what he does. Go to work, Mello.
Melu4 says can you sit on the
There
couch?
it is. Yeah, but why would I do that? Look at that pass. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Basketball says
Vertical.
Amare won All-Star Game
Vertical.
MVP in Israel.
25.8. Something slight. All right, we could win this.
Melu4 says okay.
We could win this.
Dylan Simones says this is prime Darren Williams.
Pass it. I'm jumping the lane. No. Cross, Mello.
RN Flacco says didn't Shump bail you out of a John Wall 40-point near quad double game.
Bail me. He shouldn't have shot that to begin with. That is crazy. I can't get the ball through. Bro.
Melu4 says favorite old head NBA players? Melu4 says bad pass.
Bad pass. I couldn't even get into the pass animation, bro. He got me hitting the Michael Jackson Thriller.
Spideyman
This
says
is...
LeBron deserved those MVPs, not Steve Nash. RN Flacco says at Dylan Cuh he was out of the league a few years
That's
later. Definitely not
LeBron
his prime Lil Bro.
deserved it over Steve Nash.
Melu4 says you're in a box.
I think that's the first time I heard someone say
Simones
that.
Says LMAOO.
Lock up. We still in this. Never mind. Y'all soft, bro.
Jay Basketball says 2005 MVP is AI. RN Flacco says CP3 should have had Kobe MVP. Melu4 says ISO Joe is him. Antman FS
Cookies.
says at Spidey Man 299 I think you meant Kobe sir. Jay Basketball says at Flacco Facts.
Lock up. It's going to the post. Joe Johnson in the post. Shump, block up. Thank you, Shump. Good defense. That's what I'm talking about. Favorite O-head NBA player is Melo and Dirk. Solid. Favorite O-head? Jared Dudley on the Nets. Does that count? He just...
Jay Basketball says 2005 MVP
I
goes
ran
to
that play in high school and I
2006
just let it
MVP
happen.
Goes to Shaq and 2008 MVP goes
Shump!
to CP. Spideyman says at Ant Oyak Kobe 2-man he deserved those.
7 for
Jay
19.
Basketball
9
says
rebounds.
2005 MVP goes to I 2006 MVP goes to Shaq and 2008 MVP goes to CP. Melu4 says your 3 favorite NBA teams to watch that never won a ring. Antman FS says how is an old head if you're 2x older than him UNC. Brian Zorud says
Man.
OMG Darren.
I can't score. I somehow cleaned up my field goal percentage to 50%. This dude is taking over, bro. He only has 22. I swear the second I press Shump's pass, he shoots it.
Jay Basketball says shut up everybody the best song Ode is on. Antman FS says at Mello
All right,
2022
lockdown.
Heatman.
Lockdown. He scores. Stream ends
Melu4
right
says
now.
Denzel Valentine comp. RN Flacco says Cuh, what is this 2008
There it
Bro
is.
getting cooked by Darren Williams?
Bro, he's
Chris says, how
quick.
you still got full stamina.
I don't know. My
FS
stamina bar
says,
doesn't
"Wait,
move.
no UNC, that is not fair." Melufor says he got Denzel Valentine career high.
My God, bro. This is crazy. KG and Pierce on their podcast just yapping. That's what they do.
Antman FS says Denzel Valentine, that is not the shot.
Oh my God, bro.
RN Flacco says bro just lost to a failed super team.
33, 1-12. I'm not guarding Joe Johnson, and I'm not starting. So Darren didn't do this to me. All of it. I got like 10 points out of it.
Antman FS says it's okay UNC, maybe you'll win a chip in your dreams in Cancun.
Bro.
RN Flacco says empty stats, you didn't win. J Basketball says cold take DeMar DeRozan is worse than Ronnie Brewer Oat. Chris says talk to GM.
You picked up 12 assists in this one. You clearly had a hand in a lot of your team's
2K13.
Loss aside, do you feel like you're one of the better distributors in this league?
I'm the
Melufor
best.
says Bradley Beal comp. Alec Perez says the power of 3 haters. Antman FS says Cancun on 1-2-3 Cancun.
Bro, we're like 20 games into the season. What are y'all talking about? I'm still a low overall. It's not up to me to decide. I'm gonna go with circle.
Melufor says 5 turnovers is wicked.
Somebody's gotta just operate the team, bro. It's team operation stats, not turnovers. Casuals, bro. You don't know advanced metrics? I'm gonna go with circle.
Oh, absolutely, I'm one of the better ball handlers. For me, it all comes second nature. I know how to set guys up and where to get them the ball in order for them to finish the
Why
play.
am I hearing Doris
And I
burp
did
on
my
the
part
screen?
setting them up, but unfortunately,
Melufor
it just
says
wasn't
it's
enough
team
for us
ball,
to get
hog
the
Lemmy
win.
Cook offense.
Don't know what else I'm supposed
RN
to do,
Flacco
man.
says you spent so much time in Cancun that they think you a resident.
Bro, these fans hate
Bearclaw
me,
says, I am
bro.
gonna head to bed now. Have a good night.
All right,
J
Jimmy, appreciate
Basketball
you
says
stopping
that
by,
ant.
man. A little disappointed to see King Denier shying away from banging down low in the pause. Knicks lost to the Nets. He really needs to work
Melufor
on the
says
glass more.
NYC fans are brutal.
Bro, I'm 6'4". Look at the handles, though. I'm going crazy. Okay. Tween, cross, behind the back. Okay.
J
I'd say-
Basketball says gimme Lonzo Ball over P Diddy.
Oh, we play the
Melufor says
Lakers
13.
next.
Chris says do yo drills. Antman
Yeah.
FS says UNC showing the Cancun residents. Alec Perez says yeah, if you don't get 3 boards they'll complain.
That's crazy, bro.
Melufor says 13 days until you get paid.
Oh, man.
Melufor says do Mike and drill.
We're gonna do this dribble course. This is the easiest one. See, I think we're just gonna do the drills, and then we're gonna get into the team building. It's already 12 o'clock, and that team is gonna take like an hour. What
Melufor
characters?
says do Mike and drill UNC. Antman FS says UNC you're so funny bruh.
Ain't nothing
Plum
funny, bro.
says
Lock
Mike
in.
and drill UNC. Dylan Simones says how many drills you got.
2. Oh my God, I'm tired of losing, man.
Melufor says Mike and drill you gotta stop missing layups.
Dog, Mike and Drill's under the basket, you casual. That's not even what I do.
Plum says have y'all won a game since I left.
Yeah, we won 2.
Melufor says it'll still help you.
Under the basket layups are gonna help me drive to the basket.
Antman FS says UNC got cooked by Darren Williams in 2013.
I did not. Okay? He probably scored 10 points on me. I'm not pushing this, bro.
Dylan Simones
I'm not a
says
starter.
it doesn't make sense, but yeah.
Let's see my stats. All right, I'll pull that up. I'm gonna do this drill one more time, and then actually no, I'm gonna save a drill for
Melufor
next
says
stream.
that's why George Mikan is where he is today. Chris says
Dead?
talk to GM. Antman FS says all of them on you in the fourth.
League leaders. Let's see where I'm at now. I was 22, right?
Plum
22
says
last
it
time.
Melo dead?
13. Yeah, we up 22, 4 and 9.7. We went up 0.2 since
Melufor
the
says
stream.
chill, that's your teammate UNC.
0.5
J Basketball
blocks.
says I think I was the only one who didn't have the blocking dunks glitch. Dylan Simones says check Rody. Antman FS says wow UNC, that's crazy.
509, 92, 222. Look at those assists. I'm just dotting out here. I probably
Antman
lead the
FS
league.
says UNC dissing his former teammate is crazy.
Oh my god. A couple team operation points. Okay, it's all right. You just got done playing? Okay. How's your player doing? Because mine is going through hell right now. Oh, we dropped? We're doing worse than the Raptors. We were doing worse than the Raptors. Lost 1, 4 and 6 in the last 10 games.
Antman FS says that's crazy karma.
Wow. Okay. How many games? 4.5 games behind. We could come back, bro. We're good.
Alec
The
Perez
problem
says
was
Raptors winning off the power of friendship.
I should have beat that Nets team.
Antman FS says that Kyle Lowry magic.
That would have definitely put us
Jacob
what,
Mosley
fourth,
says gotta
fifth?
lock in.
But yeah. 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 Third in scoring, bro. We have 3 people dropping 20 plus a game. And this is how we're going out. I need to be a starter, bro. I don't know what I have to do. Do I just need more A+ grades or something? Because I'm like, low-key, I might need to drop it back to All-Star. I don't want to unless I really got to. Mine's all good stats literally up there. I'm just like the best player in the NBA. How are you going to play 16? I got it on disc. I'm pretty sure I can still use skill points on that, so that's not a problem. And yeah, I'm on PC right now. We're going to move to the PlayStation for 16. I don't know what to do. We play the Lakers next. Kobe 25. I'm not worried about Kobe. Dwight 23. He better play like he did before. Gasol 14. This is like a crazy 4-5 combo. Jameson 12. Nash
Jack
10.
Barron says just saw Arizona tie it on a full quarter.
That's
Jacob
crazy.
Mosley says 16 fire.
A full quarter. Meta World Peace. Jordan Hill. Shout out Jordan Hill. I just hope Dwight doesn't go off when we play them.
Man.
No. We're about to move on to the post 2K activities, man.
Antman FS says UNCI seen somebody say Jerry Jones is the NFL Joe Biden.
That's crazy. LeBron 25, or basically 25, 24, 13.
Dylan Simones says made the All-Star.
The craziest thing, though, is Westbrook. Westbrook over KD in 2013. It's crazy. Yeah, it's 13.
Antman FS says UNC and Joe Biden's were best buddies in the military in 1944.
Oh, man.
J
All right.
Basketball says Tony Allen in Ibaka was robbed of the DPOY in 2013 and 2012.
What's my advanced metrics looking like?
Dylan Simones
Third
says Russ always up for MVP in my career.
in player efficiency. True shooting? I'm not top 10. Not top 10. Not top 10. Okay, at least my PER is decent. Possessions. 5th most possessions in the league is kind of crazy. Number 1 usage, and I'm coming off the bench. Estimated wins added 1.6.
Antman FS says look at the beautiful gem of a video game.
Yes, sir.
KTM says who was on that Nets team I totally forgot.
Nobody,
Vanilla
but enough
Gorilla
to
says,
beat
what
me.
is your favorite current NBA team?
The Heat. I'm a Heat fan.
Says at KTM23 KTM Lopez Darren Williams etc.
Point per weighted
Ruin
shot.
Global says,
They just
God,
be
I
saying
love this
anything.
game. BRZY says 2K13 was underrated.
What do you mean pass the
FS
ball?
says number 1 on usage UNC pass the damn ball.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
Ruin Global says damn Heat fan. How you feeling?
Either via a
BRZY
field goal
says, wasn't
attempt
D-Will
or a
and Joe
turnover.
Johnson with Brooke Lopez? J Basketball says at Brazy Facts. Alec Perez says probably
Okay.
need more A+
You're right.
and higher team
You're right.
chemistry to start.
You're right. The possession ends here.
Dylan Simones says you gotta ask GM for more minutes. Ruin Global says
Can I just do
Brazy
that?
Facts.
I need to start. I don't need more minutes off the bench.
Antman FS says it ruin your plans about Jimmy? Just waiting for this saga to end and Pat to retire.
Yeah, we need to just get Jimmy up out of here. I've been saying it for like a month now or however long this been going on.
Dylan
We should never been in
Simones
this
says more
situation to
minutes
begin
equals
with.
Starting.
Smash or pass Joe Biden.
Plum says it's crazy. I
Crazy.
think Joe Johnson was still in ATL.
Let's
Antman
talk to
FS
the
says I don't
GM.
want Jimmy to leave though.
Man, get bro up out of here. What? Bye. All right, now which one gives me more minutes?
Antman FS says nah bro pin of shame.
A player who is holding me back? Jason Kidd. Get him out of here, bro. Have him playing
BRZY
shooting
says
guard.
it and either he traded or leaves in FA. Dylan Simones says starting PG.
Nino, get help, bro. Which one do I do? Which one do I do? Do I hit this one? Or do I say I don't like the job?
Antman FS says I don't want Jimmy to leave UNC. I want Super UNC Pat to retire.
Spidey with another team bracelet. Appreciate that, bro.
Dylan Simones says well you can't do minutes so do that one.
Which one? This number 6, right? Oh, player holding me back. You see, I don't want to be beefing
Alec
with
Perez says nah get out law. Antman FS says
With nobody,
UNC,
though.
Your UNC Pat is Super UNC.
And bro, what is you talking about?
KTM says if you pick 6 can you pick the player?
Let's see.
Look, I really feel like I'm a future star on
Antman
this
FS
team.
says maybe pick
But
6.
I also feel like I need to be a starter to continue growing as a player. I don't
Alec
plan on
Perez
spending
says,
any
yeah,
more
you were
time
gonna
being
drop
a
the
backup.
chemistry and
it's
you
time
want
for
start.
a change, man. Honestly, at this point, I think you need to either trade him or trade
No!
me.
No.
The ball's in your court.
No. Can I close
BRZY
out?
says yes.
Can I close out?
User says asking to trade him is crazy.
Can I close out? I didn't want that. I just wanted to say I wanted to start over him, bro. Nah. Stop saying
Alec
W.
Perez says close the
Nah.
app.
We done. We closing out,
User
bro.
says I just came back and why is that the first thing I hear?
Nah.
KTM says close app.
Nah, Justin, you tripping too. What's going on YouTube? What y'all talking about? Yeah, y'all set me up. We're done. Either way, we're playing another game. We're done with the games for today. We're running on our